Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next session of the Lodge at Endsmeet. Now, before we dive into it, I'd love to see if anybody is willing to give us a recap of last session's events, because there was a lot.
I'm willing, but I don't want to step on anybody's toes if they're also excited about it.
Sounds like you got the
Oh,
floor.
all right. We started with basically the first few minutes before our fight commenced, where we ironed out our plans and talked about strategy and hoped for the best. And um, one important thing that Artie did, which was very smart, was to drop all of his magical tinkering on all of his very important other side projects and made everybody except Essa smell like trees.
Which is hell.
Uh, which was awesome. And it was best that Essa wasn't picked because they didn't know his scent anyways. So they'd be like, that's a snake, I guess. Or he doesn't have a very strong smell at all, so it's not like they would have noticed. And apparently they rolled real bad on their perception, and we rolled real good with all of our stacked on bonuses. We had like an average of like 30 something, and we got the jump on them, and the fight commenced. And Claudia went straight for the cultist, but then the cultist got out of there, and I was like, oh no, I have to fight Raynor now. So I went toe-to-toe with Raynor for a bit. Gideon took on the Dire Wolf, or Frost Wolf, or whatever it was, and under my ill advisement, tried to turn them back into a humanoid. They were not a shifter. Sorry about that.
Gideon's knees are hurting right now.
Yeah, Gideon was dropped on his ass a
minute.
couple times by that big wolf.
Mhm.
Raynor summoned a whole bunch of mini snack packs to aid in the fight, mostly for him to chomp on when he was taking some damage, which shook everybody to their core because it was really gross. Nobody really focused on the cultist, but they weren't like too much of a problem in the middle of the fight, if I remember correctly. But Claudia was taking a whole bunch of blows from Raynor, and I know Valen got up in there and then almost got chomped. And Artie's protection cannon came in real clutch, giving the people in the front lines some much needed buffer zones of damage. And the whole tide of the battle turned when Tess unleashed a super wicked guiding bolt through her duplicate, which looked like Claudia, which is really cool. And it was a natural 20. And it almost didn't go through because the cultist counterspelled it. But then, Esta counterspelled the counterspell in a classic case of Uno reverse. And it was amazing, and it completely just decimated Raynor and removed his head from his shoulders and turned the tide of the battle, and everybody else in the group was pretty much quickly dispatched. Also, when Raynor fell, the glassmaker seemed to get their shit together and decided to aid in don't make that face, Echo. Decided to aid in finishing off the rest of the problem. And we understood via that we could come to an agreement, likely, with this person. And then we did. We talked, we looted, we got some stuff. Claudia realized that they were in the clearing of the wolves' den that she and Jericho had visited many, many, many sessions ago, and found that the wolves there were still good, which was nice, because they recognize her as Pack, and she recognizes them. And a long conversation was had with the glassmaker, asking kind of like, what happened? Why were you helping him? And she said, I didn't really have a choice. I was basically being held hostage, because she had been tracked down by those mercenaries, the mage hunters from Aurelia, and was apprehended by the cultists, and then Raynor got involved, and it was all sorts of crazy nonsense. And then we headed back to Endsmeet.
Don't forget, Artie hates SNL.
Oh, yes. Artie really wanted to keep that magical key, the dimensional key, but the glassmaker was fairly certain, just via attunement, that the key was close by. And when Artie said something about the key in hopes of being like, what key? Essa was like, oh, you mean the key you picked up, Artie? You know, that key? And thoroughly disappointed, already gave the key back and vowed vengeance upon Essa.
Essa also noticed that Tess had shape-changed way
Yes.
early. She shape-changed in front of everyone to look like Claudia to kind of show them that she could do that with her duplicate. And I rolled really poorly on my stealth, and Essa was like, whoa, you are, like, kind of, didn't say she was a changeling outright.
But didn't not either.
Did not say it, and also, like, after we had a conversation about, hey, could you maybe keep my secret, please? Then, like, said another thing.
He almost immediately outed you once more.
Yeah.
About keeping secrets, where he was like, oh, you'll tell, like, Artie's secret about his upbringing, but you want me to keep your secret? And the whole party was like, what?
Will was acquired and then immediately tossed away.
Yep. So Essa's making friends fast in this group. But,
Real fast.
I mean, he counterspelled, so that was pretty cool. We might be able to forgive him
book
his
smart.
social awkwardness. Yeah. And we had further discussions with Tana on the way back. Kind of, sort of extending an offering of peace in Endsmeet. Like, you can stick around. No one will give you trouble. And she was like, maybe. And we all kind of unanimously agreed to just not bring up the Glassmaker's presence in Endsmeet to Vera if there's any bad feelings there. And we planned on going straight back to the lodge to get some drinks because we all deserve it. And Tess wants to have a conversation with everybody.
Over drinks.
Over drinks.
That seems like as accurate a retelling as it can be. Well done. You've earned yourself an inspiration. I will pull up the... Oh, Claudia, you are no
Oh, there was a
longer...
little... Oh,
Hold on.
I'm no longer...
Meow.
All right, go ahead. What were you saying?
There was a little funeral for the Great Wolf.
Yes, there was.
He's from the Beastlands.
Yeah, he was probably not a wholly willing participant in all of the shenanigans, but had to get put down anyways.
Definitely failed my harvesting checks on that one. Butchered
yeah.
that shit.
You were like, wait, we can't bury it yet. Ruins it. Okay, we can bury it.
Yeah, you have to botch eventually, unfortunately. I believe it was a canine volcanist that you destroyed with a knife.
Yep.
That's how it goes. Anyway, so then we pick up right where we left off as you head into the town of Endsmeet. Fortunately, the lodge is toward the northeastern side of town, and it is basically right outside the lodge that you push through the trees, almost following the trail that those glass columns had first pushed through. Let me go ahead and move the map. As you have arrived at the lodge at Endsmeet, it is not busy at the moment, and you do see Liam behind, well, not actually behind the counter at the moment. He's sweeping the floor. And as you all appear at the front doors... Raynor was not confident you would be returning tonight. He said you might have had to camp. I am pleased to see you all.
We
I am.
weren't really confident either.
We did it.
You did...
We did it. Like, we did it.
Okay.
When you say it like that, it sounds like not what you mean.
Oh. Well, what I mean is we killed Raynor, and we saved the glassmaker.
Yeah.
We're a little fucking beat up. Can you do you have anybody to send over to Salite to give her the news? Maybe come over here?
I mean, I could go get her.
We really
I
just
don't
want
feel
beer.
like making you our messenger or anything, you know?
Oh,
You're above that.
I can run and grab her.
Oh, you could slide and get her. I don't know
Are
about
you-
running.
Do a little shimmy
I'm
across town.
sorry, what was that?
I said you can slide, you can't run. If you're so smart, you gotta use the correct terms.
I can go get her. I'm the last one that sending to her. I can go get her.
I just don't feel like being. I mean, I know Raynor's dead, but going alone?
I mean,
Somebody want to come with you?
I'll come with you.
Okay.
Okay, how about if you're going to go talk to Light, why don't I will have drinks ready for you all when you return.
That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
That way we don't have to worry about who's going where.
Yeah,
Do we
that's
all
good.
go, or do you want to stay here?
Alright, let's just go, and then we'll get drinks when we get back.
The glassmaker, who's behind you all, says, "If this is the tavern, I'd rather just stay here. If
No,
it's
that's
all the
fair.
same."
Yeah, gotcha.
This is Liam.
And the glassmaker looks at Liam, and Liam says, "A pleasure to meet you." And the glassmaker says, "I am Tana, and yes, it's a pleasure. Please tell me you have something strong." She goes into the tavern and sits at the counter.
Let's leave them to make friends and go talk to Salite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, she thinks some of us might be dead, or the potential could be there, so maybe we should tell her first.
I will pull the map over to Endsmeet itself. It is late in the evening, by the way. You have been running around in the dark towards the end of this voyage back. Hold on a second here.
Guys, when we get there, how about just one of us goes in, and we see who Salai asked about first, so we know who she likes the best.
I'm
Not a
gonna
bad
go in
idea.
there, and I'm gonna say
Just
that
Artie. All of us
I'm
died.
the only one who made it.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say I single-handedly took care of everything, including the party.
Do you want...
And then look
I
at
don't-
Artie!
I don't know about that.
Wait, you're
Yeah.
implying that you killed us?
Yeah.
That's really fucked.
No,
I don't think you should say that.
I do
Guys-
not think you should imply that you killed us. You may end up under arrest.
Okay.
think-
I took it a
I
little
think
too far.
When I sent my last sending to her, it was pretty dire.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
I know that I'm supposed to be all trickstery and everything, but I don't think we should fuck with her. It's late at night. I
Okay.
sent her a message saying that we might die. I don't think this counts as punching up. That's what you called it, Velen, right?
Where are you all having this conversation?
As we walk.
As
In the
we're
street.
walking.
Okay. As you're walking toward the End's Watch, you see Salite is pacing outside in front of the End's Watch.
I feel bad now.
I'm gonna, if she notices, I'm gonna
Jesus
give her
right.
a really big wave.
When she sees you approaching, she begins marching straight up to you.
Big old wave.
She finally does like a hand up back to get you to stop waving, and she says, "You're all here. Are you all right?"
Uh-huh.
We are.
It went better than we thought it was gonna.
More or less.
I'd agree with that.
What happened? Please tell me. Everything.
Fucking did it.
What does that mean? Please?
Killed
Did
her.
it.
Raynor is dead.
You'll tell
Raynor
I'm
is
way too
dead.
excited. Yeah.
You see she, like, visibly relaxes. Okay.
Bet you weren't expecting that.
And the wizard that he was keeping hostage to do his golem works is having a drink at the Endsmeet.
Do
She's safe.
you trust her?
Yes.
He was not in a good
Ish.
way when we found her. Raynor was gonna kill her if he got his hands on her. It was not going well for her.
Liam could take her.
Liam could take anybody.
I think she's on a level. I don't think that she is a threat to the town.
Okay.
She even helped us at the end of the fight.
She did. After Raynor fell, she joined in. She was clearly very afraid of him.
Well, if he was going to kill her, I imagine that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
All right. Fantastic. Okay, this is excellent news.
Mhm.
And what of the Golem army? The glass...
Benito.
It's done?
Without the glassmaker, no army. She
They
doesn't
also
wanna-
didn't last very long. Like a couple
Apparently
days.
not.
She had to keep remaking them.
Oh.
Long story short, everything's kind of stuck in the Fey realm. They had a planar key to where that's how they were getting them back and forth. I think a good chunk of the coaling is actually still stuck in the Fey.
Pretty much all of them, yeah.
All of them, for the most part. That's where they
Wait.
were hiding.
Wait, what is a planar key?
Okay, a planar key. Yeah, pop it in. It's very, very magical. fucking would have had it still if it wasn't for somebody.
All right, let's just.
But you can kind of jump between planes of existence, like to the Fae or to like the Beastlands.
Anywhere you want?
I think it's random unless you have some kind of divination
Okay.
to back it up. But
This,
yeah,
I don't need to know this
I was
part.
gonna cross-engineer it, but
Okay, that is fantastic news. The fact that you've defeated... Did you kill Raynor, or is he apprehended?
Claudia reaches into her bag and kind of pulls up.
I got the rest of his body in my bag too. You want me to get it?
No.
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 Okay.
So Light looks at you, Claudia, and she says, I imagine this was cathartic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you all made it. I was not going to lie, I was extremely worried. That message was not the most telling, or at least not the most encouraging is the right word.
Sorry for worrying you.
It's fine. Thomas should be back in the next hour. I sent for him. He's back out of the hanging trade. I don't know when he'll return, but he's in a hurry.
Did he see something?
No, he was just there making sure. He was looking for their patrol, really, because that was a meeting ground, which was off of your intel, actually. I did not say that. I said that he'd best hurry back in case of news. Because I didn't know if you all would be alive or not, so I didn't want to give him anything to inspire him confidence. Don't look at me like that, Artie.
We're alive.
Well, hopefully.
You managed
should
to
have a-
kill Raynor, yes, but it could have gone any other way, couldn't it?
It really could
Oh,
have.
It really
100%
could
could've.
have.
I'm gonna be
pretty
honest.
sure.
I'm
pretty sure
just
I
as
was almost
surprised as you.
dead at one point.
Yeah.
We were in
If I
trouble.
hadn't been able to fly away, that would have been pretty
Yeah,
bad.
she flies too.
I'll put it out there that Jimino was a really big help in this. I don't know if we could have done it without them. Obviously,
100%.
through the hands of Tess.
Jimeno was, it was a
Then-
big help.
As your instrument, you have my thanks, Tess.
Thanks. It's not really me, but I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
I mean,
we'll work on that.
It
We'll
was
unpack
100% you. You fucking
Yeah.
slaughtered them.
It is really you because Jamino's not standing there looking out for us. You are.
Give her a nudge. She landed the killing blow.
She did. She cut his head
When-
right off. It was really cool.
Fucking crazy.
It was really gross.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's no small
was-
feat. To behead a werewolf, that's... Well
Shit,
done.
That's what I.
So what's
He was
your
only
idea?
like a quarter wolf at the time.
What?
He was in that weird in-between.
Yeah. Well, thank you for telling me what happened. That means I have lots of paperwork to file. And I
Who
have...
do you answer to? Why do you need paperwork? Aren't
The
you, like,
mayor!
Oh,
Yeah.
I know, but
Everybody
this
Sounds
answers
like
to
300
somebody.
people. Like,
It's really helpful to make records of stuff because later someone's going to want to figure out what happened, and if you don't have the paperwork, anyway, that's where history comes from.
It also is so I
figured,
can
like, Artie or you
requisition
would
your
wrote a book.
payment.
oh.
You
That'd be
know,
nice.
the important
I got a
part?
lot of
Yeah.
got a lot of home repairs to make.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, mostly a roof.
Luckily, the ending of what I think, feasibly the ending of a war, is worth quite a bit of money. So, I have
What
a
is the
requisition.
going rate for ending of war?
That's up to the mayor, really.
Ah.
I will handle that. I will reach out to you in the morning.
All right.
You all deserve some relaxation. Are any of you in dire straits?
Not
I'm
dire.
fucking hurting right now, but
Okay, but are you
definitely
cursed?
like-
No.
No.
No, we resolved that. We resolved it.
Well,
Yeah,
Didn't
Couple
we?
broken ribs.
we
Maybe.
did. She took
Okay.
the curse off of me.
Velen almost turned into a werewolf.
I mean, I was cursed
MVP
for a bit
again.
there, but she took care of me.
we'll be okay after some rest.
Good to hear. Why don't you all spend the rest of the evening relaxing and recovering, and I will see you in the morning.
So,
All
like,
right.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Before all of this, we weren't counting on running into Raynor, but we were thinking about reaching out to Vera to arrange a peaceable meeting. I
Mhm.
can't do that now, but I could tomorrow. How would you feel about that?
Well, from what you told me last time, it seemed as though Raynor was the primary cause of all this trouble. If Raynor is slain and Vera is not upset about that, then I would be in favor of it. Because
If she
Sorry.
and her brother would ask to seek refuge at the Shine Haven, would you allow it?
If they meant it.
If they meant it.
Would they need the Shine Haven? Their biggest threat's gone.
I don't know, but, you know.
I guess if they asked.
Vera might have some reasons to want to stay in town.
Like reconnecting with her dad.
That's something that might sweeten the deal a little bit for her.
Okay. First things first,
Drinks. Yep.
if that is what you need. Recover, relax, wake up feeling better tomorrow. We will handle specifics with Vera when we have the time tomorrow, after I've had a conversation with the mayor about your repayment. If there is a ceasefire, if there is a call to drop arms, especially from the Moon Clan, and it becomes peaceable, which I genuinely hope it does, if they decide to call for a truce, and they need a place to recover, regroup, I would not have a problem with them asking to use the Shine Haven. However, they'd have to mean it. And that means agreeing to a zone of truth.
I got a serious question for you.
Oh, and these were all jokes up until now?
I mean, no, kinda. I'm very happy. It's been I just needed a win. We all kind of needed a win, and we finally got it. So I was a little overexcited. But on a serious note, somebody made a point earlier. All of the culling is trapped in the Feywild, and we didn't know the kind of conundrum of if we should try to help save any of them, or if any of them are too far gone. So it doesn't have to be something we decide right now, but just something to think on. I know a lot of people might have been forced or chose willingly. I don't know how to decipher the two, but I don't think...
I think that
everybody
is the
should
sort
do
of
it,
thing that needs to be conversed with Vera, because she would know. Probably.
Okay.
I imagine the ones who were forcibly turned would be unsafe to bring back to the Prime Material.
Okay.
But that's just my guess.
Okay. We'll bring it up with Vera.
How many... Tess, if you had all of your resources available to you, how many individuals could you cleanse of lycanthropy? Or at least the insanity part of it.
I think I could do... Hang on while I count my spells. 3.
3.
Shit.
Perhaps an arrangement could be made with Targon, yourself, and the glassmaker. But this is, again, a conversation we need to have with Vera.
Oh, also, she doesn't like the name Glassmaker. Her name's Tana.
Tana.
Yeah.
Tana, yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there
she
a
corrected
surname
it.
there?
Mm.
Okay.
I
Tana.
think it's a girl.
Very well.
That's
Yes, Essa?
no
He's gonna
worry.
say some wise ass remark to me.
No, I'm better than that.
Debatable.
They had a falling out.
They'll be
They
fine.
had no such thing. He's
He was-
childish.
Does sound like it.
We need to get booze.
Yep,
So we're gonna
bubbly
do
stuff.
that.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Do
the best
we-
thing to do when people are
we need a
feeling
way-
antagonistic.
I don't know.
Do you need what?
Do we need a way to communicate with the Feywild?
I don't have one. I don't know anyone specifically who might be on the other veil.
Would
I
sending,
mean-
No one-
We just met somebody who can maybe make contact with the Feywild.
back at the bar.
whether or not she wants to is the question. Considering who's there.
Right. All right.
I mean, I'm sorry, I don't know how to. I've had some run-ins with the Feywild, but I don't know how to open up communication or anything like
Too bad
that.
Neo died because he came from there.
I might have a way, but it sucks. So
What?
Hmm.
You might have a way, but it sucks. What does that mean?
I know someone in Feyhop. That's all.
What's Feyhop?
It's a
City.
town.
It's
Is
a
it near here?
town that's no,
Mm.
but it's in both. It's in both. So
It's a city famous for being on both sides of the Vale.
At the same
That's-
time?
Yes, that's why it's called Feyhop.
It's
it
pretty
hop.
funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know someone there?
Yeah.
Hmm. Perhaps don't push on that particular heartstring, as it looks as though it touches a nerve. Let's focus on.
We
It
need to
sucks,
help
but
with it.
if we don't if we don't have another way, then I can.
Sending should work, but there's a chance it won't.
Well, what
And
are we?
also, the more I send those messages, the fewer people I can cure of lycanthropy.
We also don't know who's over
I
there.
can send messages if need be.
Okay. Before we get ahead of ourselves,
Yeah, this feels like a tomorrow problem.
this is a tomorrow problem, and also the next day, and the next day, and the following day. These are the sorts of things that are going to take many days to right. It is not easy to ferry many people across from another plane into this one, even when you have the proper tools to do so. It takes a powerful wizard to actually make something happen like that, and we don't happen to have a wizard capable of such magic, unless, Essa, you are hiding something.
Unfortunately, not
Tara.
yet.
Right. If Tana happens to have the tools to bring individuals from the other plane, this is going to be a matter of talking to her about it, and if she's even willing to. I get the feeling one who's been held hostage for a period of time and was being threatened to be killed is what made the ambush possible. She likely does not have the best connections to those on the other side.
Good point.
This is probably also a tomorrow question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Did Shelby ever find the kitten?
Yeah.
Been
Solite
busy.
holds up a hand, and she has a small little note in it. From what I understand, she's keeping it at the Shinehaven.
Oh.
Good.
I was like, it's a note from the kitten, Claudia.
It's just this meow.
She said it was extremely hungry.
Oh, but I'm so glad it's okay.
Go visit him.
Yeah, I want to see it.
I will ask her if she will bring it. Again, I'd like to prevent anybody new going to the Shinehaven until we have a secure answer from Vera, and also perhaps some more conversations with Tana.
Understandable.
Last thing.
Hmm?
What the fuck should I do with his body? It's literally just sitting in my bag, and it's kind of gonna get gross if I let it sit there for too long. Do
I
you
can
want it?
burn it.
Do we have any prying questions that he might be able to answer?
That was
As-
my
man.
question too.
Targon can speak with the dead if we need
That's
to.
not a bad idea.
She
Maybe
has
we
the
should
head.
take the night to think about it.
Yeah.
If
I
you'd
don't know
like
about
to
you,
not
but I'm
hold
not
on
gonna
to
be
it,
fucking thinking much tonight.
if you'd like to not have to hold on to it, I can keep it here.
No, I'm
Okay.
satisfied. I'm holding on to it.
No, the
You can
body.
you can tuck the bag. Yeah, I'm
All
keeping
we
it.
body, yeah.
need is the head.
Okay. And I'm gonna put my bag down, and I'm gonna start pulling a fucking arm out.
It's giant.
A little help.
That'll help.
No. Let him struggle for a moment.
Let him cook.
Jesus Christ, these things are supposed to just pop out. Why is it so heavy? He's fucking so big. It's like mushing in
Getting his
the
further
entrance.
leverage.
Okay. You pull the body out of the bag of holding.
Holy shit's gonna smell in there.
The blood is still running. It's really gross.
I have to clean it up in there.
Solite points to where it can be dumped for the meantime, which is kind of, it's near the compost pile. It's real not pleasant. But it does the job. I look forward to seeing you all in the morning. I have a lot to write down. All of you, have a pleasant evening. And she
Insight.
A weight seems to be lifted from her shoulders as she, although tired, strides back up into the cabin of the Inn's Watch.
Yay.
What do you all do?
She's an elf, right?
Yes.
As
A
she
full
goes,
elf.
Gideon catches her eye, says, "You look 10 years younger," and then he walks away.
Whoa. Got
She
it.
like raises an eyebrow and says, "How can you tell?" And she opens the door.
Incredible.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, Gideon,
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
just to see how that landed.
Gamifying my Riz right now. That's not good.
Yeah.
It's whether it's funny or effective. That's all.
That's true.
Well, that's terrible.
It's very funny.
Okay, it was funny.
Very in the middle.
It was funny.
You gave her a.
Hmm. It was a joke.
Well done.
Unless it wasn't.
But like Liam's at the bar, so let's go back that way.
Okay. You return to the lodge.
Sorry.
It's
Claudia,
okay.
Isn't it weird that we all smell like trees and you can't smell us?
Huh?
And we all smell like trees. I'm not dropping it either.
Can I roll a sniff check with my new perception proficiency
Yeah.
to
You
see
don't
if I
have to
can?
roll. We all smell like trees.
What's your
But I
spell
want to see if I
DC
can
now?
get anything under it.
My spell DC?
Yes.
17.
Okay.
Puppy.
That is what you have to beat. They smell
like
of
you
trees.
Spruce.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I made mine
Aw.
a cherry blossom. Everybody else is just spruce.
You're just cherry blossom.
Mhm.
That
So
would be dogwood.
I'm gonna sit
Yes.
outside and wait for everybody to go in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
I
in.
run-
That's not weird, but
run
go
in.
for it.
Uh-huh. That's
Okay,
fine.
bye.
He's trying to get character number 3, you guys.
No, no.
Right.
4, you mean?
Fuck off. Once everybody is inside, actually, let me make sure I haven't used this yet. Nope, apparently I used it at
He
some
casts Molt.
Oh no.
Gross.
point. No, apparently I used this at some point. I don't remember what I used it on. Never mind, I'll go inside.
Okay.
Oh.
As all of you
Uh-oh.
enter the lodge, you see that Liam is behind the counter and Tawna is at the counter, and she has pulled down her hood.
Oh.
And this is what she looks like.
Oh, hello,
Zoom in.
Tana.
Nice.
She has a tankard in front of her, and she is staring at it. And Liam is like just kind of standing behind the counter, leaning on a little bit, elbows up. And as you enter, he says, "Welcome back. I am sure Light was pleased to see you all. She cares. She does not always show it, but she truly does care."
Well, she did look a little worried.
Then she was terrified if it actually got through, that demeanor of hers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
She likes us.
You may have won her over. Or not. I'm not the best at reading people.
Oh, yeah?
I don't believe that.
Insight check.
Yeah.
Roll inside check. Okay, so Claudia, Liam seems to believe he's not very good at reading people. Gideon, he's full of shit.
Yeah. I thought so. Kitty's like, mm-hmm.
So, now that you are all back, what can I help you with? Maybe alcohol? Hot
Yeah,
chocolate?
Alcohol.
Apple
I wouldn't
cider?
drink alcohol. No.
Well, didn't you
Okay.
say you weren't going to drink that much?
I said I wasn't gonna think that much.
Oh,
Sorry, I
Said
misheard
that.
you.
That's very different.
Alright,
Yeah,
are you all
no,
trying to
there's
have a
gonna-
good time, or are you trying to get fucked up?
I want to have a good time. We
Yeah, let's
Just a
are
good time.
Bubbly
drinking
shit.
to triumph and shit.
Yeah, celebration drinks.
Ah,
The victory.
Not depression drinks. Those are usually the drinks I have.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm
But no, it's a
sad.
good time.
It's
Celebration.
a good time. We got a lot to talk about, too.
we do. And she's gonna look meaningfully at Tess.
Drinks first. Drinks first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I think I have the right beverage for the occasion. We saved this for the fall festival, but maybe now is time for a ceremony. And he cracks up a cask that he lifts from behind the counter, and he pours you each a bubbling golden liquid that does not smell of ale. It smells very sweet, and it is extremely fizzy as each of you are handed it. And as you drink it, it is not too powerful. It's a very mild flavor, but it is chased by the mild burn of alcohol. It is
Velen going to cast
delicious.
prestidigitation and make little fireworks appear over the drinks for no reason.
Celebration.
I like
That's
your
delightful.
style. It won't actually light anything on fire, will it?
No, it's just light. Just lights. No,
Good,
I don't
good.
got any fire.
It's like that. She'll point to the continual flame.
Ah. And as you drink it, if you drink it, you have advantage on charisma checks for the next hour.
Nice.
Oh man,
Good,
No one
excellent.
should give Velen this.
now I have it.
And you have
Well,
disadvantage
Now you can use it.
on intelligence checks for the next hour.
Yes.
Oh.
Woo!
Give me some of that bubbly.
It is delicious. It goes down smooth. And even those that don't like the taste of alcohol, it doesn't really taste much like alcohol.
It's dangerous.
If you drink it too quickly, though, I will require a con save.
I drank it too quickly.
Tess
Okay,
drinks it
give me a con
immediately-
save.
immediately.
Oof.
Both of you give me a con save.
Fucking handling it. Let's go.
Good job. Good job. Good job.
Chugging.
Okay, with a
Good job,
19.
Artie.
Mm.
You are given a mild buzz, and you can't help but smile. You feel in a good mood. It's as if your mood is lifted a little bit, as if there's nothing bothering you, even though you just had a near-death experience. Tess, you were drunk. You feel very happy.
Excellent.
You feel artificially just like you can't stop smiling, like you've just heard the best joke, and you've had a great day with friends.
Amazing. This is exactly
I almost
what
said
needed.
family, but that wouldn't happen.
Aw.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why it's a fantasy game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Guys. I have lots of stuff, and I have things to talk about.
Sorry. Tess,
We'll test
with
it
that
first.
failed con, you also cannot stop burping.
Ah,
Oh,
That's
bleh.
Oh,
Drinking
no.
too much Diet Coke.
Sorry, guys.
What are you trying to say?
I have them on hand, and even if I could, I shouldn't with my cold, but that's
Yeah.
very funny.
It's just like every moment you stop thinking about it, you and then
Oh, no.
it's gone, and then a moment later it's back. Doesn't
Tess
stop.
finds it hilarious. This is very funny.
Okay.
Tess, you're a little gassy. You want me to go first, or you want to go first?
Yeah, you go. Go ahead. Yeah.
What are you
Okay,
doing?
okay.
Where are we going? What's going
No,
on?
not going
Just
anywhere.
talk.
I just got things to talk about, and stuff. And I start pulling all the stuff out. I put on the table the brooch of shielding, the circlet of blasting, and the amulet of the devout. Okay, so these are the spoils of our wars.
Oh.
This one, amulet of the devout. Throw it to Tess.
Can I try to catch it with disadvantage? Because that would be funny.
Sure. You can have disadvantage if you want.
I mean, I'm drunk, so I would, right? What would that be?
This
As a
isn't
bat?
the same kind of drunk as
It just-
like whiskey.
Oh, okay.
But you are definitely loopy.
I choose to give myself disadvantage, and
All
I
right.
fail, and that's very funny.
Yeah, so like the amulet of the bout like poof, bounces off your face and lands on the counter.
I
That
laugh
one,
and then scramble down together.
yeah, that one should probably help you with connection to your god and make your spells more powerful. Okay, we have a brooch of shielding. I'm not quite sure what this does. I think it shields you,
I don't know.
and it's a brooch. It's not really my style.
Did you identify it?
Yeah.
Then you know exactly what it does.
Okay. It helps you protect from force damage and the magic missile shit. Who wants
What?
this?
It
You ever
makes
hear
you
magic missiles?
it makes you immune
Resist-
to magic missile, and it gives
Oh,
you
cool.
resistance to force damage.
Oh, okay.
Anybody?
That
who-
might-
It would look pretty good on you. And I mean, it's a
Yeah.
brooch. I'm not wearing that shit.
What? Why not? I'd wear a
It's
brooch.
brooch. It's I don't know. It's not my style.
Yeah, you gotta be fancy. Like I want a big belt buckle too.
You
Eating with a
see
giant belt buckle is
black
yes.
smoke
I have
soot
extra
around.
ones if you'd like to take a look.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
Sure.
sure.
I think,
Everything's bigger than Arbara.
I think Gain and Claudia
Do
should arm
not.
wrestle for it.
No, Claudia should absolutely have it if she wants to wear it. Also, the sword of wounding, I wanted to say, I mean, Claudia, you could maybe use this too. I don't have a magic sword, but do you?
Yeah, I do. Please don't think about me as far as swords go. I have that +1 sword that I got from Mr. Brownell, and I have my silver scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Man, I
it
got one of
plus?
those too. Got matching scimitars.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'll have a silver one and a magic one, and you can have a silver one and a magic one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
But no, you take that breach if you'll wear it.
Roach.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense because you're up there on the front lines. It does
Yeah.
have to be attuned.
Resistance to force damage?
Mhm.
Yes.
I already have that.
Really?
Watching
give it to
you all
somebody else.
reminds me of my days with the Blackwood. It's fun.
Then maybe put it on.
Claudia wouldn't know this, but I think a magic caster who concentrates would be very good at having that.
So Claudia wouldn't know that, but you said it in Claudia's voice. Okay.
I put it
Some of
down
us
in-
only have one voice, okay?
That's not Penn's voice.
What are you trying to say?
Oh.
Yeah, that's her voice.
Well, maybe just put it on the table for now,
Yeah.
and we'll
Okay.
kind of figure out where it best goes.
Okay. I also have a dagger, but it's very Saren-ish. So I say we fucking destroy it somehow.
Destroying it might be.
You want to be
No.
careful destroying stuff that belongs to gods, but you could give it to a temple.
Yeah, I think we should maybe give it to
Fuck.
Targon. He'll know what to do with it.
Give what to
Okay.
him?
Buy it
You want
somehow.
to see what it
Their
does first?
ceremonial dagger.
Oh.
It's just a +1 dagger, but it's shaped like Saren
Oh, I see.
fucking bullshit. Yeah.
What about, well, I mean, listen, Essa threw themselves into danger with us and didn't have to do that. Would Essa, would
Essa,
you wear
you
this
want the
brooch
evil-
or
He
a
doesn't care
circlet?
about the gods, so. Oh, you're talking
I'm
about
not
circlet.
talking about that. Yeah, yeah.
No one's gonna use a Saren symbol
How,
dagger.
yeah, how with that
Essa,
dagger?
do you want the dagger?
No, we're not.
No,
using-
Artie.
What?
Okay.
Who did you ask?
Essa.
Essa.
He's trying to convince Essa to use the evil
I
dagger.
was just trying to be nice,
Well,
you know?
Oh, hi,
No,
Heim.
But
Okay.
I agree with you, Gideon. I think maybe the circlet of blasting would be good on Essa.
Yeah, either
Or Velen.
him or Velen. I
or-
don't know. Or
Or
There
I
are
already
still porcelain shards that are stuck to the edge of the circlet from the mask that broke
hell
off.
yeah.
So I mean, you can leave them there, or you might want to clean it off.
Nah, I like it. It's metal.
Okay.
have- makes you cast
I guess
a
it's
scorching
porcelain.
ray.
It's crockery.
It has like a piece of the eye still stuck on the edge of it.
Hey, that's kind of cool. Come on.
That is pretty
I-
cool.
I'm gonna just plead my case.
If
I
you want
have
it,
very
just
limited
take it.
magic, and I like
Oh.
that, and I shoot it out of my gun already.
If you
and
want
I
it,
can,
you should
I
just
can hide it in
yes.
my hair because it's
Yeah.
not very stylish, and I could just
Yeah,
put
go
it
ahead.
like in there.
I like the
and you
idea of
won't
Artie
see
with
it.
a tiara.
No,
I
no,
do
no, you
too.
won't be able to see it. It'll
No,
just go
you should-
in the middle of my
Yeah, but
hair.
if I
and
ever
then
draw Artie, I'm drawing
flip
him with
it.
a tiara, so.
No, Artie, you gotta get one of those undershaves, so it's just the top is wild, and then you put the circlet backwards, so you got a jewel right at the hairline on the back.
That seems like a good idea, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Artie needs a fade.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
We got a barber in town.
Well, yes, we do.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay. If everybody's cool with it.
Yeah, take
So
it.
the only thing that hasn't found a home is the brooch of shielding, and
And she's gonna kind of push it toward Essa.
Yeah, that's okay.
you don't want it?
I'd rather not.
Inside check.
Good.
Why
God,
don't you take my hospitality? I've
Okay.
been
the
rolling,
damn
been
thing.
rolling bombs.
No one wants it. I'll take it.
Yeah.
With a 9
mean, if-
insight, that's just hard to read.
Because he doesn't have any lips. It's weird.
Barely lips in the picture though.
This is my headcanon.
Oh.
I'm just
Okay,
gonna
so you take the brooch?
because no one else wants it, and I'm not here for this. People arguing about who's the most modest thing. Velen just takes it, puts it on.
Lovely.
Oh shit, baby. Let's go.
That's
I got
great, I
a
knew
free
that.
second level spell.
If only I had something that would actually raise my IC, but that's a different thing. Shield, brooch. Shield. Here we go.
Oh, and also, how much do you think we're gonna get paid?
That
A
really
lot.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'cause- yeah,
Oh boy.
100%.
All right. If
Also-
that's saying so.
It
If we
definitely
have-
matters. There's
Yeah.
no roof on that house. We need to put in walls. We gotta do a lot of work, and I got a girl to provide for.
Also,
Gideon.
if we have some time, I wanna start making stuff for everybody, and Granite not cheap. And if you guys want something specifically, or just like a general idea to throw at me, I'll start coming up with ideas. But I just want to start building. We haven't had time, and I've been very, very neglecting my talents and my skills and my mastercraft.
Oh,
And I'm
buddy.
going to put it
Sometimes
to
you
use.
craft instead of sleeping, so I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, that's barely any times though, like compared to what I'm used to.
That's
I
only
mean,
8 hours of the day, Velen.
Yeah, come on.
I really feel like we need to somehow invest in already getting enough sleep.
I'm going to
That's a good investment.
create a whole basement workshop in the root cellar, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to have so much stuff everywhere. You're not going to be able to even walk around in there.
A bed already.
Is this something you want to have? Is difficulty moving through your workshop?
Uh-huh. You want to know why? Because it means I have a lot of stuff. And
No
things.
No explosives
Yeah,
under our house.
sure.
no.
No explosive. Uh-huh.
We need to
No
build a
problem,
blast
idiot.
room.
Artie, why don't we build you a shed that's off of the main structure where you can do that shit in? Yeah,
You
I
can
don't want
sleep
you
in the
close to
basement.
us.
We just
But
don't want you to
scientists
blow
always
up the
have a
house
basement.
from underneath.
Artie, if you blow up my niece, we might not be friends anymore.
That's a valid point. Okay. I still really
More
want the basement, though.
drinks!
Yeah.
We're gonna make you a shed.
Okay, it's fine. And he pours
So-
more
so-
While
of
this
the
is
celebratory
happening,
drink.
can I be ritual casting a spell?
What spell?
Unseen Servant?
Can you do it with being distracted by your party?
Just ignore us.
Let's roll. Let's roll on it, because I'm not drinking. What should
Roll
I
me a
roll?
concentration check then. DC 10.
Okay. 18.
Yes, you can cast Unseen Servant.
I don't believe it's an 18. I can't fucking see it.
I can.
I did. That's
It's very convenient that Foundry tells us what he rolled.
Sure is.
Are you sure you don't want that brute, Jessa? You have a +1 to your con saves. Maybe. That's fine. All right,
Just
yeah,
gonna
you
give
cast
me
Unseen
force.
Servant. It also blocks Magic Missile entirely.
Yeah, and Magic Missile is one of the best ways a spellcaster can make another spellcaster lose concentration on spells.
Alright, fine. I'll...
No,
Well,
I
now
don't
it's
do
on.
it.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sure. Then why'd you ask if I'm sure I don't want it?
Because we want you to
Fucking hell.
regret your choices.
exactly.
I don't regret anything.
Why do you? Okay,
wanna-
so you cast
we can
Unseen
arm wrestle
Servant.
for it. We'll arm wrestle for it.
Nice.
That'd be pretty good.
As you
Yeah,
finish the
actually.
spell,
Neither of us
there.
can arm wrestle. It'll be hilarious.
Okay.
Dylan's just like attached to his tail in the back, flopping in the floor.
Arm wrestle me!
As I finish the servant, what?
Does SF attack?
You get the feeling he's a snake.
Yes! He's a snake!
He's a yuan-ti.
Sorry.
Fuck. As you finish the spell, you are aware of an invisible entity next to you that is willing to do whatever you want. It has very low
His
strength. but-
one and only task for the next hour is every 45 seconds he is to poke Artie in the ribs and then back up.
Okay.
Lovely.
You're gonna make him have like a psychotic
Did I
episode.
see him ritually cast this for 10 minutes straight?
Yes.
We all did.
As he finishes his ritual casting, if I know what it is,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
know what
press
it is.
Okay.
You're not
You see him ritual cast something.
Okay.
You don't know the spell, to be fair.
You're not a
I
wizard.
do know the spell.
He does know
I
the
have
spell.
the spell.
You have the
You
spell?
have
Yeah.
Unseen Servant. However, you are not a wizard. Yes.
Yeah.
You
I-
cast it a different way.
At
It makes
heart, I
sense.
am.
Okay.
You're an artificer.
Wizard
I'm very happy
spiritually.
for you.
Right.
That's
So,
smart.
okay, let me add another
Wizard
layer
other
on
kid
top
over
of
there.
this. Do I get my level 6 features even though we haven't taken a rest?
Yes.
Alright, so at the end of this ritual casting, I'm going to activate my Awakened Mind feature of the book. So when I'm done ritual casting, a spectral dragon head just comes out of the book and starts
my
talking
God.
to me.
Okay.
A
Let me
dragon
read it,
head?
please.
I will link it for you.
What are you guys talking about?
Boys they like.
What is your dragon talking to you about?
Well, it's gonna sit there and look at me, and I'm just gonna be like, "Ha! I didn't know I could do this." And then the dragon's just gonna, I don't know you. It's just gonna look around and pretend to be lost.
Hold on.
Wait, what?
Will you actually let me take a moment and open up your character sheet to look at your spellbook itself?
Yep.
Just this moment.
So it's a tiny spectral dragon?
Yes.
Yep.
Aww,
Hmm.
it's so
Adorable. What
cute.
color?
It is blue.
Little ghosty blue dragon.
Mhm.
That's great.
Okay, hold on. Let's see here. All right. As you manifest mind and awaken the spellbook, this tiny blue draconic head emerges, almost as if it's juxtaposed a few inches over the pages of the spellbook. It looks around and says,
Well, what sort of shithole is this?
God, great.
Where's all the gold?
it's in draconic.
Okay.
Oh,
I
this,
don't
it's
know,
cute.
it's
It's
there.
baby talking.
I reply draconic. That's kind of rude.
Why is there an evil fucking dragon on your book?
Fuck is that?
This one certainly likes to leap to conclusions, doesn't she?
Why is he
I think
evil?
she's one of the good ones.
It's
He's
chromatic.
cute, Velen. It's
It's a
made
blue
of
dragon.
blue. It's like
oh,
a
well,
goat.
I'm sorry we don't all fulfill your stereotypes of color.
Yeah, you tell her, little guy. You tell her.
Is he still speaking Draconic?
Yes.
Yeah,
and he
Bella
goes,
has no idea what he's saying.
he just sticks his tongue out at you.
Gideon doesn't know either, but he's encouraging him because it's cute.
So you see this tiny, spectral, ethereal, blue draconic head stick its tongue out at you, Velen. It also seems to understand you. It's just not speaking common.
That's not nice.
Well, she should apologize, because she wasn't nice first.
You speak common, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, tell her it in common.
I don't want to.
Well, then you won't get an apology.
Well, that's fine. She won't get one either.
And she blows another raspberry.
I closed the book.
Velen is just
Ah!
watching this, like,
Does it
the fuck?
disappear when you close
It
the book?
does. It
Yes.
does.
Gideon laughs. He's like, "That's pretty cool." I said, "I've been meaning to ask you something, actually. You know, I believe everybody has their own business that they can tend to, but you want to find that dragon that's out there in the woods, right? For what purpose?"
This purpose. I shove the book into my jacket.
Okay.
And I pull my quarterstaff off my back, and on the end of
Uh-huh.
it sits a what looks to be a glass marble that has a dragon eye inside and gives off a slight green glow.
oh, so you want to hunt for dragon parts?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not what this is.
What is it?
It was given to me as a gift. From, let's call him a professor.
Good luck telling the dragon that.
Are you thinking this dragon might recognize it, or?
Mm, It's more. It's not really a part. It's a gift from a dragon.
Give up their eye.
It's not an eye. It just looks like it.
Okay.
I warn you, we have had many adventurers come through Endsmeet, hunting dragons. The green dragon who lairs, maybe 100 miles east, is famous around Valbara. Well known.
I know.
I'll give you a
Alright.
heads up. He's way closer than that. Gideon sensed him within
Well,
6
he's
miles.
right.
He can go wherever he wants.
He can
I'm gonna
cover
be-
a lot of ground.
I'm gonna be his friend one day.
No,
Uh,
we're not. That's not how
I'm
this
not per
works.
se hunting him.
Yeah, me
It's
either. Wink,
More
wink.
so
Well-
looking for an explanation of his magics.
Well, if you do decide to go try to find this green dragon, I strongly recommend you have a conversation with Mayor Nod before you do so. I believe
Why?
there is an arrangement with said dragon to leave Endsmeet alone.
Oh.
Well, we definitely wouldn't want to step on that.
I would request you do not.
Yeah, that's not what we're about.
No
Could that be a
problem.
problem?
Well, all right.
I don't mean to interrupt.
Or do you feel a poke in your ribs?
Ah, what the fuck? that was my broken one.
Oh,
Yeah, stop.
jeez.
That one hurts a little bit. Stop.
As soon as you say that, just a mental connection to the servant, poke that one again.
Fucking
Guys?
take out
It
Frank's
does.
nemesis, and I turn around. Who the fuck is fucking with me? That's a broken rib.
I bet you it was Frank.
Frank, I swear to God, if you ever fucking betray me like that again,
No, it was Nemesis. I didn't do anything.
I'm gonna tie you two together and put you in a hole for the rest of eternity.
What?
I'm just
Claudia?
kidding. I'm kidding. I'll separate you guys. I know you hate each other.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry and just like put all 10 of them down for Artie. I don't know if this will fix it, but
You
it
already
might
have-
be a start.
100,000 calories.
You heal 1 HP for everyone that you eat, okay?
One of them is good enough to satisfy a whole man for a day.
Yeah.
How many of you
How many
eaten,
did you
babe?
eat? And
Oh, the second breakfast.
And third breakfast and fourth breakfast.
That's breakfast for 10 days.
I was just started eating them.
I will say the good berries do take away the pain for a moment, and then
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get like, poked to the rib,
I'm
pretty sure.
swinging. I swear
At
to
the
God,
unseen
if somebody
servant?
fucking
make
somebody
an
pokes me again,
attack
I'm
at
fucking
disadvantage. If you decide to swing, make an attack at disadvantage, because the unseen
Yeah.
servant is a hittable entity.
Sure.
10.
I think its AC is 11?
Hang on, let me double check.
AC is 10.
Servant, is it?
One hit point.
Yeah.
You destroy it.
Fuck, did I feel it connect?
You feel like a strange, like the blade passed through something,
Okay.
and then
Has
there's
Artie
a.
ever attacked an unseen servant before? I guess is the real question.
No, I have an unseen servant, but I've never attacked it myself. Guys, we might have a fucking visitor in here. There's something. I just stabbed something. It was invisible.
Oh, hold on. Let me take a look. And Liam, like, he casts a spell.
Mhm.
It's not a spell any of you know. Roll me Arcana.
No, this is a disadvantage. I'm drunk. Hang on.
Milos.
Milos.
Nilos.
What?
Milos Orthandria is here.
Should be.
Oh, he rolled so well too.
Milos.
Well, that's
What are you
not
doing here?
Milos's Arcana die. It is Velen's.
Okay.
Okay.
Milos is not
Not even close to
He's
that.
in the
good of
not even
Arcana.
corner.
close to a +8 Arcana.
With a
of this bar.
28, Velen. Oh wait, no, that was a disadvantage.
It's a disadvantage. I gotta roll again.
Okay. Artie.
Come on, Milos.
Respect.
Uh,
respect.
Is it already a disadvantage too?
Yes.
It's still fucking saying Milos, but
Intelligence
it says that I'm
checks are at a disadvantage here.
14.
Okay.
It's funny to me.
Essa, Artie, you have no idea what spell it was.
Yeah.
Go to your actors
casting?
and make sure you're set on the right.
says that
As
I'm
Liam
set
is
on
looking around, he
Velen.
says, I was hoping to see what it was. I had cast True Sight. I don't see anything out of place.
I swear to God, something was
so
just
confused.
fucking poking me in the ribs, and I stabbed it.
Okay.
I connected. I know what it is. Nemesis, right?
What?
What'd you stab? I know you
Nemesis?
felt it.
I don't know. I hit something.
Yeah, you did, right? Okay. Nemesis said he hit something. I believe him. He might be rude, but he's not a liar.
I literally
I
don't
mean
even
that-
see Milos anywhere.
Does that mean that Frank poked you in the ribs?
No. Frank, you wouldn't do such a thing, would you?
I sure
Right?
wouldn't.
Okay.
I know you would. I believe them both.
Both.
Milos is not even in this world.
One tells
Yeah,
only
like I have
truth
no
and
idea
the
why
other
it's
lies.
doing that.
Well,
boy.
keep an eye out, because something's fucking with us.
Yeah, Milos just showed up. Very weird. He's never
It was
been here.
Milos.
Just a random guy just like walked through and did an Arcana check.
I think my Foundry is just having a heart attack, is what it is, because it's been behaving
I don't think
weird
it's
today.
your Foundry. It's got to be my D&D Beyond and my Beyond 20 messing up, because that was where that roll came from. Was from Beyond 20.
I see.
So I'm gonna close my D&D Beyond and open it again.
I think Tess wanted to have a conversation with us.
Oh yeah, sorry, Tess.
Fuck.
Just keep an eye out for invisible things, or like a
What?
nose or something.
It's okay. I prefer that people be drunk for this anyway.
Yeah, you got it.
I
I've
don't
been-
plan on drinking anymore, Tess. I want to hear what you want to talk about.
I've been keeping
fucked.
something from you, and I'm sorry.
Well, me and Gideon already knew that.
Yeah, you knew that, but you didn't know what it was.
Okay.
What?
So
Didn't need
I'm gonna
to.
tell you what it is, okay?
Uh-huh.
I promise. I'm not trying to be deceptive. Trust is just kind of hard for me, okay?
Where is Tess sitting right now in relation to?
Valen, you're the only one not inside the bar.
Where? the
Yeah,
fuck
everyone
am I?
else is at the counter. You're outside.
Just
Okay.
talking through the door.
I can
Call into the
picture it. She
window.
is wasted, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. While she's talking, I said that for a reason. While she's talking, Valen will come around to Tessa's side of the table, and she's just gonna hug her before she gets a chance to say anything.
No.
Aw.
So she has a limpet.
Thanks, Melon.
Oh.
Okay. I think I should just show you. She is gonna shape change into tessellation. She is gray and has short white cropped hair. Her face looks kind of more masked than Tess's does. She's wearing the same clothes. Really, they are wearing the same clothes. She's really more they them when they're tessellation.
What's the secret, though?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at.
I'm a changeling.
Oh, that's why there was a Fae around all the time.
Do I know what a changeling is?
Yeah, I told you what a
Uh,
changeling.
That's right.
You were excited about it. I
Oh,
told you I had a
that's
mentor.
right.
I told you I had a mentor that was a changeling.
So she
Okay.
puts her hands on the table and she's like, "Oh,
Tess,
Hey, you mentioned that.
if you're gonna, in lieu of that secret, I got a secret too.
Oh.
What's that?
I'm a gnome.
Okay. We knew that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are
Did
you
you
saying
think-
that because you think we thought that you were a goblin?
Maybe. And I'm saying that because if that's what you were so worried about telling us, that's fine. It's your race. So what?
I'm an Azamar.
Yeah.
I don't know what I am, but you know what it is.
I mean,
Yeah.
you're
I'm
a
okay with
Claudia,
it.
and you're an
Yeah.
Artie, and you're a Tess.
You just hear Essa go, "I told you so."
It's not what I need to hear right now, Essa.
No.
Well,
Look,
Yeah. I'm with Tess.
I
Damn.
kept it from you because I'm a little bit ashamed. And also, I'm not entirely sure if I'm in hiding, but it kind of feels like I am. Anyway,
what do you mean hiding?
Tess, you don't gotta hide from us.
Well, no. She might mean that she's hiding from something
Ow.
that wants to
Sorry,
hurt her.
I'm a little drunk.
well, I don't know if it wants to hurt me, but it definitely hurt my dad. And I would like to fuck it up if possible, but I definitely don't think we have the resources for that, even a little bit. So we'll see, I guess.
If there's anybody who understands someone hurting your family and wanting to fuck them up, I get it.
Yeah.
And you helped me do that, so I'm gonna help you do that too. Even if we can't do it right now.
I appreciate it, Claudia.
And I don't know. Go
It
ahead.
was important to me. I've been more than one thing a lot of my life. I told you, Gideon, I grew up on a caravan, right? It's kind of not quite a caravan, really. It was just a caravan of one. We weren't really the most honest people. And not all changelings are dishonest. I want that very clear. But we were kind of the dishonest kind of changelings. And I didn't want to live that way. anymore. So I thought I could try to be one thing. Turns out I can only really be this.
Well, look at you now. You're a hero.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're a fucking MVP too. I don't know.
You
yeah.
saved
You're
us.
like the hero of heroes at the moment.
Your faith and belief and commitment to Jamino and to us saved the day, Tess.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a big deal.
I always just want to say that it's your choices that define you, not your birth. I've been trying to say that my whole life, and maybe my birth had a little bit more to do with who and what I am turning into than I would have liked when I was younger. But the fact of the matter is, it's still your choices that define what you are.
Mm-hmm. I grew up living in the gutter and eating trash. Look at me now. I made it.
Yeah, who you're born doesn't matter, says the part angel.
Believe me, if I could have gotten rid of it, I would have a long time ago.
Oh, I'm sure.
Some
probably
things
be a
we
bad
are
one.
given, you take with a grain of salt. Some things, when you receive them, you think they are a curse. And then you learn maybe they are a blessing.
Or a blurse.
Tess, can I
Nope.
ask you a huge favor?
That was the drink.
Firstling.
What do you need, Artie?
Can you turn into a big ass goblin?
A big goblin?
Yeah, like a full size. Like I've never seen it. I've only seen small goblins, and I want to see a big goblin.
Can
Like
I
a
do
hob?
that? Can I do that? Like a hobgoblin?
Tez isn't for party tricks.
No, I want you to be a full size goblin.
Like a goblin, but tall, like a long goblin.
Mm-hmm.
DM, can I do that?
A loblin?
Why can't you?
Long.
Goblin.
I can
love
choose to change my size, so I feel like maybe yes.
It's a
question
goblin,
Ooh.
but stretched.
Be like a goblin, but with a tail like Essa has.
Good.
Fuck that tail.
A
mark.
snoblin? A
Can I do
snablin?
that? I will try. I sure will try to like.
A you
A
woblin?
Schneblin.
Yeah.
You womp?
A
You won? You wonblin?
I sure will try to
wobbly?
change.
So you cannot add a limb,
Okay.
but or retract a limb. But otherwise, it's kind of you can do whatever you want.
Okay. I'll
Long
be a
goblin.
Full size, long goblin.
So
Oh fuck yeah! And I'm gonna start talking to goblins. That's so fucking
I will
cool.
then-
My buddy Riggs would love to see this because he's always wanted to be tall and he's not.
do any
Oh,
of you
yeah?
speak Goblin?
I
No.
sure do. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Of
I
course
remember.
do.
I remember Gideon speaks Goblin for some reason.
Uh-huh.
If nobody else
Oh, I'm
speaks
sorry.
Goblin, you suddenly just hear just the most
Perfect
horrible,
accent.
scratchy.
What is
From Artie?
Uh-huh.
In Goblin,
That's
I say, yeah, Riggs would probably love this then.
I fucking love it. I
I
love
don't.
him.
What is happening? I can't understand you.
Oh,
I don't know either.
my friend would love this if he saw this. We've always talked about being tall goblins, and
Can you
We've
be a
never
tall
seen
Artie?
one.
I know I said that you're not for party tricks, but I would really like to see Artie but tall.
can you? Can you
Artie,
do like the hair
Artie.
and everything?
Long Artie.
I'll
Come here.
shape
Come
change.
here. I'm gonna give you a piggyback ride, and then you'll be tall, Artie.
Oh fuck
I'll
yeah!
shape change into Artie, and then I'll shape change into tall Artie.
So you
Wow.
you shrink down to an Artie, and then you just.
I prefer you.
Meanwhile,
Really
Drunk
large.
Velen is trying to give Artie a piggyback ride.
So you
Climb
cannot
out there.
actually get as short as Artie. That is
Okay.
a limitation, but you can get close.
Your middle Artie.
Mhm.
How can I?
Can I change to a small creature? I think.
No,
I'm getting up
Yeah,
close.
I think so. Yeah, one
Yeah,
size.
yeah.
You can appear to be one size bigger or smaller. I think.
I think that is.
Oh,
I do
God.
not believe that is shape changed by changeling.
Gonna do-
Oh, could be wrong.
Oh no, you can. You can change your size.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Never mind. I am wrong.
Okay, so I'm gonna create
I
something.
don't know what you roll for a piggyback ride. Is it athletics?
Dexterity.
For sure.
It
Or
depends on how
acrobatic.
much he weighs and what your weight capacity is.
He's
Animal
pretty heavy
handler.
with just all his shit on him.
What's your strength?
11.
I'll drop
Roll
my
me
bag.
athletics.
Can I
If
do
your
an
strength was
acrobatics?
12, you could do it no problem.
Oh man.
I'm gonna help by doing an acrobatics and trying to climb.
12! Look at that. You managed to hold Artie. It's a little shaky, but
Good job. Good job.
Tall Artie!
And I'm gonna get in
There's two
her
tall Arties.
in her
in
Dude,
Tess's
oh,
face.
Marty.
Holy
Can't
shit,
tell the
is that what I look like?
Yeah.
I'm fucking beautiful.
Oh boy.
Beautiful anyway, Marty. You're beautiful anyway.
Yeah, I know. That's awesome.
It's good to have a healthy
Uh-huh.
view of your own attractiveness. I've
Oh
always felt
yeah,
that.
I like
I
looking at
mean,
myself.
I can try. She shape changes into Velen.
See? Look at that.
How good is it? I'm looking at it.
Yeah.
Real good.
How are the eyes?
And
One's a different color than the other, so.
she has practiced Velen a lot,
Oh yeah.
and
Do
it shows.
tell.
Her eyes are correct.
Wow.
Mhm.
Huh. That's impressive.
I
Before
got
we
an
get
idea for you, Tess.
too long. Okay.
No,
Do you
hold
sound
on,
like her
one second.
too? Do you
Yeah,
sound like?
I can.
Do-
I mean, I
do
can't
it.
sing like she can really, but you know.
I feel like you.
can.
I mean, you have her voice.
Oh, that's.
So you're
Awesome.
saying that the next step here is for essentially for me to sing a duet with myself.
Yes.
If
You
want
could be your
to.
own backup vocals.
You know, I
Yeah,
love
great
that.
is true.
That is where your brain went, Velen.
Well,
That's delightful.
I mean,
I
who wouldn't
kind
want
of.
to do that?
I kind of want to polish this off before we get too far by saying thanks for trusting us, Tess.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
trust
it's
you.
been
too.
hard.
Sorry it took so long.
No.
I have
Tess, I'm gonna
trouble.
try to make you some. Oh,
I have trouble being myself. I think
Hmm.
it's kind of hard to do when you're so many things at once. You know.
I kind of relate to that.
I know
I
you
definitely
do.
don't get it,
And
but
I'm sorry
I
that-
appreciate your position.
I was gonna say I'm sorry that I implied that sometime before when I was frustrated that you didn't get what I was going through.
Well, you didn't know. I didn't tell you. But you know, if you want to ask some questions of a changeling like you wanted to before,
I don't
I'm here.
even know where to start.
You've time to think about it.
Yeah.
And I probably wouldn't have told you this fast if it hadn't been for this one. Michelle shape change. Can I shape change into Essa? Can I do that? I feel like I can.
You just don't have a tail.
Yeah, I just want to have a tail. It'll be Essa but without a tail.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I really didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. I was thinking about doing it anyway.
I look weird without a tail.
so you just can't change your clothes?
Yeah, a
though,
little
right?
off balance, weirdly.
Hmm.
Is
Yeah,
there
I
like
don't
some kind of
like it.
magic where she could change her clothes?
That's what I'm
thinking
getting
about
at.
that. I think so. I think that like she'll shape change back into herself. I think actually like this strategy worked pretty well. Like
Yeah.
I could figure out a way to change clothes so I could really confuse people, like maybe by magic or something.
I got it.
There's like
Especially with
magic
that
clothes
amulet you gave me.
and stuff.
I could,
It'll-
you know, I could really confuse people, and I could, like, you know, maybe help people out in battle if they're up in melee. I'm not really good. You saw me with that wolf. I'm not very good at close range. But, you know, I could really help people out, I think, with my
I think
duplicate.
we should look, especially if we're gonna get paid for this. We should look for magic clothes for you.
Yeah.
I can make them.
Oh,
You
hell
can
yeah.
make them?
Artie?
Yeah, I got it. It's just gonna depend on how much I need in Banasite to kind of infuse it with the clothes. It's just pretty simple illusionary magic, and I'm a wizard, you know. So.
Well, right.
Mhm.
I don't think that's true. But we could clean out Nezik.
You
Yeah. Oh
should
yeah.
make-
Let's.
You should make things for someone else first, Artie. You gave me this whole possibility.
No, I
Fuck, yeah, I'm
disagree.
making that shit. That's a phenomenal idea, and I want to do it because
Yeah.
I'm a wizard
Okay.
and I
Thanks.
know illusionary magic.
I appreciate it.
Well, that's congratulations, Artie.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm
It's
just
an
a
accomplishment.
old human man.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, sorry,
probably
Gideon.
human too.
I'm gonna make something to where I can shape change.
Sure you are, sweetheart.
What?
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 Hey, you
Huh?
were really great against that wolf, though. That big wolf fey creature.
Are you talking to me right now?
Yeah, I am.
Did you say I was good against the thing that knocked me down like 7 times?
You got up again.
You got up and you hit
I'm
him a
never
bunch.
gonna put you down.
You got up,
Well,
you hit him a bunch, and you kind of
Yeah.
cut his focus, which I felt bad about. But then you got out of there with your
Oh,
like
yeah.
magical. I don't know how you did that. That
That
like
was really cool.
mist
Oh.
thing that got you far. I don't know. I've never
That's
seen a
just-
human do that before.
Well, that's just. Oh, well, that's just magic. It's just a spell I learned a long time ago from a weird little forest creature. No.
Gideon,
Hmm?
I know maybe you'll feel left out of the group because you're human, but
No, I'm good.
Liam's human and he's really cool.
Yeah, no, Liam's great.
He was human.
Here's to Liam and to my accomplishments today, getting knocked
As-
on my ass.
They will always
Uh,
accept a toast to me. I don't really know why, but
Good call, good call.
Hey, it makes you feel better, Gideon. I couldn't see in the dark before this tattoo either.
That's true. I also could not see in the dark. Anyway, how are we...
Oh, wow, I'm starting to get a little drunk.
Yeah.
Do you want to tie
hey.
a bow on it, as they say?
Yeah, I want to. What?
Hey, Tana.
She,
Watching.
she has been quietly drinking and staring at her tankard. And she looks up and says, "Yeah."
Doing all right? Are you real hurt?
You have healed me.
Good job, team.
Alright,
me.
I gave you a potion.
There's
Forgot
10
about
good
those.
berries. I think I already ate a couple.
Oh,
I-
Lord.
Yeah, I ate like 5.
It is nothing a night's sleep won't repair.
All right, good to hear.
Magic asleep.
I just have been listening to you all banter.
Oh, boy.
Sorry.
It's
To be
fine.
honest, I forgot you were here.
I know, I'm easy to overlook.
Oh, you don't say that. You're amazing.
You don't know me.
Artie, maybe let her finish before you do this
I'm
weird
sorry,
thing that you
okay.
do.
Yeah, yeah.
It just reminded me of what I used to have.
Yeah, did you come here with a group of other... No offense, other dwarves?
No.
No, they were chasing her.
All right, yeah.
You found them.
Where did...
No,
yeah, they were all dead.
Yeah, they're gone.
They had like a little eagle badge.
Mm-hmm. Split
Yep.
wing something.
That's the one. Do I still have that? I would like.
Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't have it.
And give it to her. Here. I
She
don't know.
doesn't touch it, and she kind of narrows her eyes at it.
Do you not
Oh.
want it? I'm sorry.
No,
I'll
I don't
take
want it.
back. Okay. Okay.
Anyway, what about... I don't know, got a bunch of werewolves of varying degrees of anger. Just a plain a little short hop away from us, don't we?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think should be done about that?
I'd leave them there.
Well, we're worried there's people like you who didn't want to be involved in all that.
You have not been among them.
No.
That's true.
Did anybody seem like they didn't want to be there?
Me.
Yeah, well, we found some shifters
Nobody
that
else was salvageable?
didn't want to be there and they escaped, but there might be more of them.
I don't know.
This might be a tomorrow conversation.
That's fair.
Tana doesn't answer.
And maybe we'll pick this up tomorrow after we talk to Celeste again.
Might be that asking her to sympathize with any of her captors might be a bridge too far, even in the morning. But I don't know. I've had a lot to drink.
Yeah.
Hey, while we're sharing secrets, and like, totally don't think that you have to, Velen, but do you want to tell us anything about this Fey Hop place? Or is now not the time?
What do you want to know?
You said it would suck.
Is it
Yeah.
colorful?
Oh, the town is
I-
great.
I don't think the town's the problem, Marty. I think the
Oh, okay.
person that she knows there is the problem.
It's my brother. He's an asshole.
Oh. Wait, is
You
that
let-
where
You're from Fayhop?
Did
Shrug?
you just shrug?
can I insight that shrug, please?
Yeah.
What does that mean, villain?
Means my mouth was full of pizza. Sorry. I'm not from Fayhop proper. The family is not inside the town, but
Oh, you got
Brother.
estates.
yeah.
I see.
And
Well, I
my
don't-
villas.
I don't think.
If you're not ready to see your brother, then we don't have to go there. We can find another way.
I
I
mean,
mean,
Wasn't that rock guy looking for your brother?
yeah, I guess he was. He thought I might have contact with him. We haven't spoken in years, but
Dick.
Well, what
I
I
don't
know
know.
it's complicated.
about
Okay.
that situation, I don't think we should utilize that resource unless there's no other option.
yeah, I mean, we need to talk to Vera. Might have a way anyway. If her and Raynor were doing this before.
I don't think Vera had any part in that, but
Oh,
Yeah,
shit,
but
I'll
she
make her
took a
wait.
curse off your brother. Like, she's clearly a powerful magic
I
user.
agree. I just don't think she had anything to do with the hopping back and forth part. I think that was.
I don't think
all
she did either,
after
but that doesn't mean
they
that she doesn't
split.
have any other resources.
Agreed.
Should we maybe talk to her before we
Yeah. Have any?
theoretically talk to Raynor?
What? Oh,
Oh,
the dead body?
That's true because then she might have like an idea of
maybe
what
she
kind
has
of
a
questions we
question.
ask him.
She clearly knew him well. She might have some insight on what kind of questions to ask him.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Do we have any big plans for tomorrow?
Talk to a dead body.
Okay.
Well,
Besides
do
talking
we
to
wanna
dead
talk
bodies.
to Vera first?
What?
What?
Do
We
we
got-
want to talk to Vera first? We said that
I-
you would contact her after about a day. That seems like a pretty big plan.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Yeah, yeah. And if you don't mind, when you do, tell her I'd like to see River. She can
Tell her I'm gonna make her a
bring
gift.
my niece here.
Oh, and Artie wants to do something for her.
Yeah. I'll make her a gift.
Are you doing that tonight?
I might try. We'll see.
You're pretty
Might do it
smashed.
in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. Some of my best inventions come from that.
I don't think Vera expected that Raynor was going to be dead
I don't think any of us did.
when we were
Nope.
having that conversation. So it's all going to
sure
be a
didn't.
changed landscape.
All right. We want to go get some sleep because I got a lot of fucking building to do in the morning.
All right.
Probably.
Start to try to compose that message we'll send her tomorrow. And
That's a
then-
good idea.
Okay. All of you plan to bed down for the night. I assume.
Can't believe nobody wants to play a drinking game.
I'll play some game.
That's really wants
Okay.
to get hammered.
We could play what the fuck is up with that.
Ooh,
We kind of were already,
I'm down.
except without the drinking.
Like we're airing out some business that might be pertinent in the future kind of stuff.
Yeah. All right. How does this work? I just ask a
You say-
question and say what the
You
fuck
ask
is up
a
with that?
question, and then they have to answer the question, and then they ask somebody else, and
Okay.
you got to
that's
take a
that.
drink or answer.
Oh God, I thought we were
Yeah.
supposed to roll.
Maybe somebody else should start. I think maybe
No,
Velen.
let him go.
The way what the fuck is up with that works is everybody rolls a d20. The highest roll gets to ask a question of the lowest
Natural
roll.
20. Ask
Oh,
Are you
Hold
kidding
on,
me?
the rest of us
Wow.
didn't roll. You have to ask the lowest roll, Artie.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh.
well, let's
All right, so
roll.
everybody plays rollies.
Oh.
What the hell?
I think
Natural 20.
a change in music would be helpful here.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay, so
two
you have
nat
two.
20s, so you guys have to roll these.
Uh-huh.
And then 2 8s, so you guys have to roll as well.
Okay.
Nope, that's not it.
Claudia, I got a 10.
What the hell?
This is me.
Oh, you fucking...
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, so
Claudia gets to ask Gideon.
Oh.
That was not what I was anticipating, but okay.
No, I'm.
You don't gotta ask me anything. You can ask
I
whoever.
mean, there's stuff I want to know about you. Gideon.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Ye-
It's good music.
I know your brother settled down and had kids, but How come you didn't?
Yeah, say what the fuck is up with that?
What the fuck is up with that?
It just
That
seems
sounds
so
rude.
aggressive. These kind of personal questions.
I thought that's what we were doing. I'm sorry.
It is. It is. Well,
And
you
don't
know,
get- so isn't part of the game if you don't want to answer, you drink?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you drink. Yeah, you can just drink if you want to.
yeah, I'm just gonna drink.
Oh, I didn't know it was coming out swinging.
Why don't you have kids? What the fuck is up with
Claudia
that?
looks very apologetic.
It's clear.
Gideon does-
What you know of Gideon, it is clear that it's not for lack of
Charm.
ability to do it. He's very charming.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny you guys say that. Like, I keep having to roll these charisma checks, and they are not charming.
We are all charmed by Gideon.
But you say charming things all the time.
Oh, thank you. Gideon just drinks. He does not seem upset about it,
Okay.
but he finishes his drink and gives
You are
Liam
poured another.
a pleading look. Thank you, sir.
Anytime.
Okay.
Now, how does this work? Do I have to ask somebody a question, or we roll again?
You roll
or we do our thing again? Okay.
That's what's funny.
Would
Really?
you stop
Yeah.
it?
Dude, how did you roll 2 natural 20s in a row?
And that's what.
What the
Yeah,
hell?
that's
What is happening?
Oh, no, Valen's got a 3.
Okay.
Okay. Let me think about this one. This is gonna be good. I know what I'm gonna ask. No, I don't. Wait, that's not a. What the fuck is that question?
I mean, you don't have to
um,
follow it up with that, but
Yeah, no, you have to. That's the whole name of the game. Like, it just defeats the purpose of the game if you don't. Oh. Okay. So, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really even know what a fucking Asmar is. Like, so are you like the son of a god or something? Or the daughter of
is
a god or
Velen
something?
the son of a god?
The
baby?
daughter of a god? Like, what the fuck is up with that? Are you like a god?
You
Maybe
did so.
No chance of that.
It's more like great grandniece or something.
Oh, so you are the ancestor of a god.
The descendant, Artie.
Yeah.
It's
That
a
way.
bloodline thing.
Other way.
I don't understand why I manifested where I did.
Mm.
Neither does the family really. We just kind of, I mean,
Wait, so you're the only Asmar in your family?
oh yeah,
That's
Oh.
awkward.
that is
Were you-
awkward. That is
were
the
you-
source of many problems. Yeah,
Were you born, or you said manifested? What the fuck
I
is
was
up with
born.
that?
No, I
Oh.
came right out of my mom.
Were you like
Jeez.
sparkling
There was
and
a
glowing? Is
Yeah,
that how
you
they
were
made
glowy.
There was a literal choir of angels. I mean, I don't remember this.
Wow.
They
but
were
I-
devas. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. There was a choir of devas.
What's a deva?
See,
Roll a
you
religion.
see,
An angel on steroids.
That's
Hang
like,
on, I'm rolling
like
that.
the diva, but the male version.
they're
I
like
think.
divine messengers. They
Oh, I
Oh,
guess
shit.
I know what a deva is.
Yeah, you do know what a deva is.
Never mind.
So does Tess.
Uh,
Jesus.
Tess and Gideon, you know that devas are agents, or they're basically fallen heroes that are part of the divine plane of
Oh,
a deity.
that sounds.
They do tasks for the deity, or they just handle things for them.
That sounds
basically,
intense.
when I was born, I was just supposed to be the spare, except that then I was actually way more important than that because of the bloodline manifesting.
Devas. Yeah.
Then
Imagine the disappointment.
yeah,
Jesus.
I was, and then I proceeded to first upstage everyone and then disappoint everyone, and then I fucked off.
What the
Welcome
fuck?
to the family.
And now it's time to drink.
Nothing
Welcome to
about
the
you is
family.
disappointing, Velen. Nothing in ever. Nothing at all.
Oh,
He's just-
oh, that's very sweet, but I was a disappointment on purpose.
Okay, well, the only way that you could possibly be disappointing is if you did it on purpose.
If you chose to
Taco.
be.
Let's
I
go.
didn't want to be what I was supposed to be. I resented that there was a supposed, and I didn't want to do either of the things I was supposed to do. I was a shitty noble, and I was a worse.
Oh, most
Divine
nobles are
servant.
shitty.
Right, but I
Fucking
was
noble.
shitty. I was shitty at being. I mean,
Shitty at being
Shitty at
shitty.
being shitty.
I was shitty at being shitty in the shit.
Of the shit, yeah.
I was just the anyway, it doesn't matter.
You're you.
And then you
I'm-
left, and now you're here, and we're very happy to have you.
I'm figuring it out, like you do.
Yeah, you're young.
Cheers.
Here.
I hesitantly take a drink because I don't know what's happening.
What? So was that growth? Do you think that was growth?
Who are you yelling that at?
Very proud of you for at least saying it yourself.
I'm working on it. I really am. Anyway,
It's the vindication you require that makes it sad.
I don't. Shut up. I'm gonna drink some more. Elena's gonna drink some more.
Okay, roll con save.
Okay.
And as you drink and perhaps roll again, Liam says, in my experience, nobles do tend to be pretty shitty, so I'm not going to argue. There's a reason some of us hide out here in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Oh, you're a noble too, Liam.
What
Who
the
said that?
fuck?
I don't know.
Oh, Velen, good job.
I just asked Velen. Velen, you
Well,
wanna
then-
ask me something?
If you have just asked a question,
Second lowest roll?
you don't... Yeah, it goes to the second lowest roll.
Okay.
So, Tess.
That's Claudia.
Tess of Velen.
Ooh, I want to know what Tess has to ask Valen.
Wait. Oh, did I get the highest? I thought. Sorry.
You are the highest.
19 to 14.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. I already got the. Okay, got it.
Because he just, yeah.
Okay, so I'm asking. Who am I asking?
I rolled a
Sorry.
natural 1, so it's me again.
Oh man.
You can
Please
ask...
ask-
You could choose to ask the next second lowest, which would be Essa.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask
Is
Essa a
it?
question. Essa
fair.
can-
Yes.
No, it would be Gideon and then Claudia.
Essa
Yeah,
rolled a
Essa-
6.
That's a roll
No,
12.
that's a roll
That's Gideon.
12.
Oh, I'm sorry. My eyes don't work.
Me. Oh, my dumb fucking-
So I'm asking Gideon a question.
you
Yes.
want
Or
to?
Claudia.
We're fine. Yeah.
Claudia hasn't got to play yet. I'm asking Claudia.
There you go.
Tess is fuck enough to just like fuck off with the rules of this game.
Okay.
I'm okay with saying you can just... You
Yeah.
can ask whoever
That's-
you want.
Yeah, kind of.
Tess
Yeah,
gonna
whoever
look-
rolls the highest asks who they want to ask. How about that?
Tess
That's
gonna
fair.
look
I like that.
Claudia in the face and
I-
say, "So you really like Thomas, huh? What the fuck is up with that?"
Oh, shit, she's drinking.
Wow.
Claudia, like a cartoon character, her whole entire face just colors from like the neck up to the top of her head.
Oh,
And she looks
man.
down at her drink and she's like,
Is it that obvious?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really cute. It's really cute, Claudia. I
I'm
just
not.
want to make sure you're safe and having
What?
fun.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh my god. What the
You
fuck?
don't? You don't know
What
what
is up with
it means?
that?
You don't know what that
You-
means?
I.
Oh, what the fuck is up with that?
Who's gonna have the talk with
I
her?
didn't-
'Cause I could definitely do it if need be.
I didn't have parents.
Okay. All right. We can take care of this. Artie, you start.
No.
Okay.
No,
Just said he
absolutely
could
not.
Take care of it.
Happening
Yeah, I got
right
this. Don't worry. Okay, come on. So this is how it's gonna work, right?
Maybe this is not a right now conversation.
I think it's a.
I don't even know what the original question
I got
was.
you later. Don't worry.
What was the
Safe
original
fact.
question? Stop saying that.
Ah.
What did you want from me, Tess?
I asked you. You like that? You it seemed like that you like Thomas, and what the fuck was up with that? But I think the more relevant question is, do you
Yeah.
need some help understanding what to do next?
I like him, and she's gonna just down her drink.
Roll con save.
You know what a prophylactic is?
Ah!
Oh no.
I rolled pretty well. She's not drunk enough. She's immediately slamming the glass down, pushing it toward Liam, and saying, "More, please."
You've got it. And he will pour you another one.
I'm not trying to put you on the spot, Claudia. I really think it's cute.
This is
She holds up
literally
a hand
the
with
game.
like the wait a minute.
Before
She
you
also
fall to
finishes
spot.
that second drink.
Yep.
Don't worry, Claudia. We'll have a talk about the birds and the bees later.
I hate this moment.
I'm sorry.
I
It's
don't.
because
I
we
love
care
it.
about you. It's because we care about you.
Because we're
I'm just
shit.
glad Jericho's not here. Jesus.
Oh boy.
He would implode.
He
I hate
would-
it
he would
too.
very much so implode.
Who's
You
next?
rolling again?
Yep.
All right. Work. There we go.
All right,
ha,
so
ha.
far. Oh, Tess.
Yeah. She just asked.
Well, Tess just asked, so Gideon,
Where's
you can
mine?
ask. I don't
Didn't
know.
go through. Oh,
Roll
there
it.
it is.
Okay.
Oh,
It was
you
just
got a
slow.
5.
Carry on.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask.
You can
Gideon,
ask
thanks.
anyone, anything.
Thanks
Oh,
for
dear.
that. I know. That's so much pressure. He's gonna ask Essa.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any, family in the region? Because I've been thinking since I saw Tess turn into you, but with legs, it would be really funny to run up on your family or someone that knew you and be like, "You gotta help me! Look what they did to me."
No, they're unfortunately pretty far away.
Ah. So you came here all by yourself, trying to find any dragon, or this dragon in particular? What the fuck is up with that?
This dragon in particular, we have to work our way up from the bottom. My end goal is a certain gold dragon.
Oh, a specific one.
Mm.
Do I
So-
know which one that is?
Have you
Rainbow-
already?
What? With the kill the dragon? Like, talk to the
No.
dragon? What is your end goal?
To receive gifts from these dragons, in
Do
a
they-
sense.
Ah, right. Yeah. Have you already accomplished that with some dragons?
With
You started
one.
at the bottom.
That's this.
That's what the staff is.
What do you
yes.
have to do to get a dragon's gift?
Ah.
So your end goal is to get a gold dragon to give you.
Part of its essence, I
Presents?
guess. Something like that.
Something like that. The
Party's already
magics-
rolling again.
Wow.
Are you talking about Raylar?
Oh. Oh.
Feel like if you're
Are
gonna
you
be
talking about Raylar?
fucking off with Raylar, the last thing you're gonna need to do some pretty
I mean,
major
that's like the
service.
most famous gold dragon.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm talking to you, yeah.
That is my end goal.
That's a fucking end goal and a half, if you ask me.
Well,
I don't think
God.
there's enough alcohol at this table.
The things I would do to get into his horde.
ooh.
I
Ugh,
don't
I don't
care
like the
about
way you
his
said that.
horde.
Take that however you want.
Well, what are you gonna do with the next one? You gonna have another staff, or?
No,
Make it a
I'm. So, from the magics and the mystery behind this is still quite unknown.
Hmm.
From what I got from my professor, this is still kind of sleeping.
Oh.
But you hate gods.
Yes?
Yeah, what
I
the
thought
fuck is
you-
up with that?
Dragons. All right. Wow.
One
no.
question at a time.
I'm just. This is just so ambitious.
What is life without ambition?
You're killing me.
Life
You're
without
killing
ambition?
Me right now.
Oh, peaceful.
Yeah.
Boring is more like it.
I mean,
Well,
that actually might be the first thing I agree with him on.
You really wanted to hunt
You
that dragon
really
with them,
had
Marty.
no problem with me until I
You
fucked.
betrayed my trust.
It
Maybe
was
we
an
should just go on
accident.
to the next question.
I slammed my hand on the table. Was it? It was an
Of
accident?
course, it was an accident.
I thought you did it on purpose to be a
I'm not
dick.
the most sensible. I have book smarts, and sometimes my tongue slips, and I don't think about it.
yeah, he might
You
not.
think I
that's
meant
fine,
to
then
tell
you
on
just
Tess?
fucking say that next time. I thought you
Yeah.
were just doing it to be a dick.
He's
You
not as good
literally
with people.
Stormed off from me. How could I say anything?
I'm dramatic at times. What do you mean?
Artie, not everybody is as good with people as you are.
I know. It's just a gift. You thank Melisandre for that.
Yeah.
I
You
do.
spoke in a language I couldn't understand, so I didn't know what you were saying. You said something about a key. What was I supposed to do?
I thought you wanted the key, and that's why I had it, and you were jealous, and then I
Aw,
thought
see,
you were
that's-
just being a little baby and tattling on me. If you
Oh,
just
no.
literally didn't mean it,
I'm
I
fucking fine with
literally
that.
didn't mean it.
Well, I'm glad that you failed to keep my
Rob
property
me.
from me.
I thought Tana would be
Oh
listening.
shit, I forgot you're here. I'm gonna be honest. Tana, bear
Artie.
with me on this. If you had a fucking planar key that was somebody else's, would you want to give it back to them? Just don't know you from fucking somebody in the woods. You know, that's a pretty cool thing to have.
Do you have
Can
the
you blame
means
me?
to control probability, Hardy?
Eventually, yeah. We're
Do
gonna
you
reverse
right
engineer
now?
it. Yeah.
I don't believe you.
You probably is probably a good reason.
Because
to
if you
not believe
could,
me.
then the split-wing anti-mages would be chasing you too.
Is that why they're chasing you? Do you want to play with us?
Essa, can you write that down?
She like looks
Okay,
at you and
recorded.
says, "I don't think so."
Okay, but are you gonna answer that question anyways?
What question?
As
Is that why they're chasing you?
Essa,
Yes.
write that down.
as Artie says, Essa, write that down. You watch Essa kind of just pluck a feathered quill out of the air from nothing, and he starts
Ooh.
writing in his book.
That's cool.
Oh, so you open the book?
Yeah, I open the
Oh
book.
God.
You shouldn't have said it on my face. That was really just rude.
You're being very rude, so I thought timeout would be good for you.
What am I, a child? I wasn't born yesterday.
You're acting like it.
Gideon's like, am I the only one that would be like, yes, please take this planar thing back? I don't know what to do with this. Is this just me?
No, I would also.
Yeah, it's
I would have no
100%
idea.
You. 100% you. Tanny, can you blame me? Like, really? If you were in that position, would you have just given a planar key back to some random stranger that you didn't know was your enemy or friend at the moment?
She looks at you and she says, "My name is Tana."
Ah, shit. Oh, the goblin's coming out of me.
It's an accent. Yeah,
Like,
sorry.
Just an accent.
Oh my god.
Region, you know?
No,
The
you're a
difference
goblin.
here
Artie's
is-
over there chain smoking.
Yeah.
The difference here is I have seen pandemonium through the key, and I have no wish to show that to anyone else.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Yeah, sounds unpleasant.
Been there?
I didn't step through the door.
Oh, fuck, I would have.
Then you would be dead.
Why? Why would you go to
Artie.
Pandemonium?
I don't know, because it's fucking pandemonium. Come on, even the name is exciting.
That's where the demons are.
And no, that's the abyss. You will
Oh.
never touch the key, Artie.
Okay.
Wait, so what's it's pandemonium? Just like
Chaos. The living embodiment of chaos.
You know what it is, but you said
Yeah,
you
yeah.
would go
sounds-
there.
that sounds stressful.
It's just a whole plane of literal chaos.
Tana
Just
drinks.
stress.
Ah, that's a All right.
All right,
Yeah.
we're rolling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll
Yeah.
again.
One more thing before
Oh, boy.
since
Oh,
he
yes.
apologized, I suppose I should say,
I'm understanding.
well, you know
What do you think?
it was me who poked you in the ribs.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Oh
Back
no,
to
the
enemies.
feud's
Nah,
back
I'm
on.
just kidding. How'd you do it? Did you have like a mage hand?
It's unseen servant.
Oh, I click 3 buttons on my little fucking scanner, and Unseen Servant comes and fucking punches him in the side.
No.
Oh,
It does no
just slightly
damage.
tickles.
It does no
Yeah.
damage. It does no damage.
Do anything.
Ah.
Why did it take you so long to do it, huh? And I give him a little wink and a laugh.
You burned a spell
Oh.
slot for that, right?
I could
had
have done
one
it
today.
just as fast as you,
Oh
but I wanted
no.
to be more subtle about it.
Claudia,
Yeah.
you are asking a question of whoever you like.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I didn't roll. Hold on.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, you might win.
In my
Claudia, you're
Nice.
asking a question of whoever you like.
Okay.
It's just black. Your die.
Yeah.
She looks around at the group, and then her eyes kind of narrow with thought, and then she looks at Tess. She leans against the counter and puts her head on her, like, her chin on her hands, and she says,
Tess. Like anybody.
I like lots of people, Claudia.
You know what I mean, Tess. Don't be stupid.
Guessing what the fuck is up with that?
It has to be. Yeah, you got to be able to end it with what the fuck is up with
Why
that.
are you avoiding this question? What the fuck is up with that?
I can taste the salt.
I'm avoiding this question because I'm pretty slippery and not generally a good person to date for a long time.
Oh,
That was
wow.
pretty slippery.
I don't believe you.
Who dates for a long time?
Oh.
I mean, that's a good point.
Yeah, you're hanging out with a bunch of misfits at the ass end of the world, kind of.
And who said anything about date?
You
I-
said if I liked anyone, that's what you do. If you like someone, you take them on a date.
Or you just don't throw them out of bed.
Or that. Yeah, or that. Yes. Also
Take
that.
notes, Claudia. That's what you gotta do with Thomas.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I was trying to avoid that.
You brought the attention.
Yeah, it kind of came back around. Like a
Wait,
cart.
Nobody
going
wants to ask
around.
me a question?
Sorry, I was feeling personal.
I would argue the floating irons are the end of the world, but it's fine.
I get it. You're mad at me because I have
I'm
to
not
look-
mad at you, I'm embarrassed.
Listen,
I'm
this
sorry.
world has many humps, Liam.
Do you want to embarrass me?
No.
Because I will tell you if that's what you want.
I would
I
like to
imagine
know,
most
but I
do.
don't want to embarrass you.
I like Velen.
Aw. Oh, that's
Yeah.
so sweet.
To be fair, it is pretty difficult not to like Velen. Look at her. Her
Aw.
kids are
Valid.
great.
Valid point.
They are.
Heavenly, in fact.
I don't know about that.
Literally
Dawes doesn't have
heavenly.
any.
Literally heavenly.
Nah.
You have some god
I mean-
stuff going on.
You are an angel.
No. Justin has a mark.
Oh, shucks.
No. Nobody wants
I
to ask me a
appreciate the
question.
compliments.
Yeah, everyone should give Velen compliments. Okay, Artie, you wanted a question.
Yeah, you're real
Yeah.
pretty, Velen. I like your wings.
Aw, thanks,
Mhm.
Gideon. You're real pretty too. I like your
Thank
butt.
you. Oh, my...
Gideon?
Yeah. I wouldn't ask you that.
He has a
Gideon just nods.
I didn't expect
Glad
my
we've
question
established
to go
that.
there.
All right. So what are we asking, Artie? Who's asking what?
We gotta
Ask
roll again.
away.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got to
But-
roll.
Well, he's
Right.
the only one that hasn't had a question. I think we should get to ask Artie a question.
I'm
Right?
an
Yeah.
open book.
That's true, but we should roll to see who's asking.
I'm ready.
Bring it on.
Damn.
Not Gideon.
Oh,
Not
Damn.
Velen.
not me.
Nobody wants to
Nobody
ask.
wants to
Artie.
ask me a question?
No, I
Sure.
do.
The dice
do.
don't want. The dice
Oh
don't
shit!
want us to.
The
Looks
dice
like-
are
Oh,
up.
it gets to be Essa, huh?
Essa gets
dice
to ask
have
Artie a
spoken.
question.
What you got for me?
So, Artie,
Mm.
I did not expect this.
Hit me with your best shot.
Good thing you already resolved your beef. Now you can ask something like even more important.
Yeah, there's
Come on, I'm interesting too.
You are so interesting.
Uh-huh.
So, what is your end goal?
Oh.
My end goal?
You're here in Endsmeet.
Uh-huh.
You like to make stuff.
Uh-huh.
What's the overall plan? There's no way you're staying here, right?
I'm gonna be a fucking 100% honest with you. I just am winging everything. I was in Auger City, didn't go out well, and this is like the closest route out to the middle of nowhere. And I was down on my luck, and I'm pretty sure my god brought me here because I was on a stranded road,
Oh, not
and I was
you
ready
two.
to give it up. Yeah. I was ready to just give it up and just go into the fucking woods and be a hermit. And some lady,
I'd recommend.
some beautiful lady just showed up in a cart, and she gave me a ride and a little bit of gold, and I'm pretty sure it was my god in like an
Oh.
embodiment form.
What
I could
god?
be wrong.
You got a god?
Alexander. Yeah,
Sure.
no,
Oh,
All
Yeah.
of you
Could
have
have just been a
gods.
fucking Azamar.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
well,
god.
I'm gonna be
Hey,
honest.
Artie, that's another thing we have in common.
Hmm.
I'm from Arca City, sort of, mostly. You know, like as much as a person that goes around
Fuck
everywhere
that
from the
place.
from somewhere. I know, fuck that place entirely.
Fuck that place. Fuck
Fuck
the
that
people
place,
in it. They're all
absolutely.
snobby and they steal ideas and they fucking keep you
Oh.
in basements chained up and do their work for them and they're rude.
It's a lot to unpick.
Yeah.
They keep what chained up?
Me.
You were chained up?
not really chained up. I was kind of locked in a basement and forced to make inventions for this other inventor because my inventions were way better than his, and he took all the credit, and I escaped.
my
And then I tried
God.
telling the guards, and the guards
Wait.
didn't listen to me, and they tried to arrest me again, so I
What
ran.
was that?
What an insight check this.
Oh, me too. Do I believe I'm not gonna roll.
I'm
I
not
do
gonna
believe
roll, I just
Artie.
believe him.
I also
Yeah, I was
do.
about
Artie.
to say.
I want to roll.
I think this
insight.
is
I'm
the only
calling
one who has a valid
bullshit.
grounds to call his bullshit. The rest of us would believe him.
Roll it.
It's black.
I just didn't feel like
100%
like
that's what he
it felt legit listening to for Velen, so I'm not gonna roll for her.
Artie, who's
Yeah.
the person who locked you up?
A fucking worst guy ever. His name is Chadwick Von Don, and he sucks. He's not even
Chadwick?
smart, and he just Chadwick. Horrible fucking name, right?
He's
It
not a
is.
goblin, right?
No,
That's a
no,
terrible
no,
one.
no.
Like,
Chadwick
you guys-
Von Don. That's
You
a cool
literally,
name.
Gideon literally gets out a little. He keeps a little leather-bound book, and he like writes a little note in it.
Oh yeah, he's on my hit list.
Yeah,
He's
we
not even
gotta-
smart. He's not even an inventor. He just steals other people's inventions that are smarter than him, and he pawns it off as his own. And
What kind of is this? He's not a goblin. Who is he? What is he?
Do that shit with
he's a
magic?
fucking self-proclaimed fucking inventor that doesn't even invent shit, and he just
No,
steals
I mean
ideas.
like, is he tall? Is he short?
Uno momento.
Yeah, describe him. Describe him. I'll try to be him.
Hold
Yeah.
up. I'm trying to remember what race I made him.
Fair enough.
While
Fair
I check
enough.
my backstory.
He's a
I
a
totally had to do that
stuck-up,
earlier. I thought
pretentious
names
elf.
might have come up, and I had to make sure
Yeah.
I knew who they were.
He's a stuck-up, pretentious elf.
His
And,
name's Chadwick. That tracks.
and he sucks.
What kind of? What
Alright.
does he look like? I'm gonna. We can know who to punch in the face.
That's the
He
living
always-
police sketch artist.
He always looks like he just smelled a fart. So,
How
like,
did you end up
his
in
nose
his
is up there.
basement? What happened?
So I was in Ferrum. I just came on a boat there, and I was working
Uh-huh.
and I was building some inventions, and I made some pulley systems for the dock workers in Ferrum. And he saw it, and he saw my brilliance, and he told me that he would make me a famous inventor and help me get my stuff out there. And lo and behold, when he brought me to Augur City, he fucking locked me in a basement. And then the only thing I could do was just make my creations, and I made a lot of cool shit. And he took all the credit. And one day, I
I mean-
slipped out, and I got free, and I tried telling the guards, and the guards tried taking me back to him. How bullshit is that?
That's
For
terrible.
or-
Artie, that's actually terrible. I'm sorry that happened to
Did
you.
he trick you into signing something? Like,
No, he locked me in a basement.
just trying to figure out what was
There was
going
an
on for
arcane
those
lock on it.
dumb cops.
Well, it sounds like this guy is powerful.
Yeah, he has a
Yeah.
lot of money.
Elves often are.
Hey, Artie, you want to punch an elf-looking guy in the face? She shape changes into a.
No, you can't punch Tess.
It's
what the hell?
pretending that it's not me. We're pretending that it's this elf guy.
Ew. I'm
Tess.
really not gonna be able to I'm gonna let loose, and I don't want to do that to you, Tess.
Mm,
It was a
Okay.
cute idea, though. It was
I
a
got a
cute
fucking
idea.
mean right hook, but I appreciate it.
okay.
We're gonna find that dude, and we're gonna just punch him. All of
Yeah,
us are
oh
gonna
yeah.
punch him. And Artie can.
We'll give him a
Would you
flick.
rather watch, or would you
Oh,
rather?
no, I'm doing it.
No, he wants to
doing
take
it,
him
okay.
out, stab him in the thigh. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna do something.
Frank. Frank is gonna
In the thigh, in
I
that
got
that
you.
artery right there.
do it. I knew it.
Gideon
So-
points at it.
Stabbing's one thing I'm really good at.
As
I like
as
more than
looks
Nemesis.
to
He's
Artie.
more for slicing.
I can help Artie if you'd like to feel somewhat better.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I always want to feel better.
I need an intelligence saving throw.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Hell
Does
yeah!
have disadvantage because of
Sure
the
do.
drink.
Dang you,
Hey.
champagne.
All right, you fail. So I use Phantasmal Force. It's not gonna
Yeah.
hurt you, but it's going to give you the image of your captor just sitting next to you at the bar, and he's going to be apologizing and telling you how great you are.
I fucking
And
take
that
out a
he's
knife and I
sorry.
start stabbing.
Ah,
Just viciously, I jump on him like a honey badger.
There's nothing there, so
Okay, I go for it.
Hopefully
But
nobody
in
was
his
sitting
head, in
next
his
to
head,
that
it makes
spot.
sense. In his head,
Uh-huh.
it makes sense that he's actually stabbing someone.
Just like I don't stop. Just
okay.
motherfucker taking my inventions, you piece of shit. Like viciously.
Liam looks over the counter and says, "Right."
I'll pay for
Is
it.
this just a thing that we're gonna do now? We're gonna start using our magic on each other whenever the hell?
She gave me
Because I have a
permission.
few.
No, this is fucking amazing. I'm getting so right now.
You do that to
He's
me,
cool
I will
in my book
gut
now.
you. I will gut you.
He's cool in my
do
book
that to
now.
me.
I
He
just
did
don't
ask.
Until it goes away.
He gave me his permission.
Yeah, no.
Do
He's,
it
I
on
he's
had no
fine on
idea
this
what you
one.
were gonna do.
I'm okay with it. Still
I'm
stabbing.
not.
Throw up some punches too.
Wow. That's good to know.
He's gonna hurt
Yeah,
himself
very-
because he's fighting something that ain't there.
He's fine.
I'm still
Okay.
going.
Hey,
I'm still
Artie,
going.
Disappears.
Artie, stop, you should stop, and I'll tell you my real name.
Artie grew up
You're
with
right.
goblins. He's fine.
Yeah. That felt good.
You gonna stop?
Yeah, I'm done.
I think maybe that was enough for you. And Liam pulls the tankard away.
What's your name?
Desolation.
Oh, I get it. That makes a lot of sense now that I
I
know
thought
you're
you
changing.
would.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I thought you would.
It's a
Artie
little on the
Gutter-
nose, but coming from
I
an
know,
artificer
right?
named Artie Guttersnipe. who am I?
My dad named me, and he really likes Desolation. You want to explain it to her?
I don't know what it means.
Yeah, Artie, you explain it.
He
Hold
says
up.
this, he types it into Google.
It's like a repeating pattern.
Okay, yes. I thought it was something
When
that like
you
would automatically change. Isn't it
shine
like
a
computer
light.
thing?
Shine a
As-
light on a prism,
Mm.
right?
As all of you are having these conversations and you are humorously talking about your histories and Artie has finished attacking the air, the door opens and Thomas Shundever closes the door behind him.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
Good evening.
Girls over here.
Hi.
Good
there.
evening.
So Light said you had some good news.
We do.
She also said
Buddy,
you might be able to catch you
tell me.
here.
You can.
I move over and open up the seat next to Claudia.
Claudia immediately downs her drink.
Max the Barstool, come and sit down, Tommy boy.
Yeah.
He does. Oh, you good buying drinks? I could
Uh-huh.
always use one.
Yeah.
We needed some too, but in a good way.
You're 3 sheets to the wind, aren't you?
I'm fucked right now. Yeah, that's
Yes.
great.
Excellent fighter. She's gonna tap Claudia on the shoulder. Helped to kill Raynor today.
You fucking went
He
toe
is
to
no
toe with
longer
Raynor.
a problem. He is dealt with.
You killed Raynor.
I didn't kill Raynor.
You help. You.
She didn't get the killing blow, but she could,
They got
we
a lot
would
of
not
killing
have won the
blow.
fight without her. So
She went
Absolutely.
toe to toe with him for God knows how long and held
Go
her
for
own.
like a minute at least.
Wait
yeah.
a minute.
Gangster.
Okay, so I've been hanging out by the fucking tree in the marsh while all of you went and killed Raynor Culling.
I mean, it wasn't on purpose.
No, we were gonna
didn't-
find him.
Yeah,
just
we didn't
found him.
really
Welcome.
set out to do it, but the opportunity was there, and we took it.
Well, I
Followed
am
it
pissed
down.
sorry that I missed it, but well fucking done. And
Yeah.
he slams the tankard that Liam has just handed to him into the bar and says, I would say a round on me, but you all have been, a lot of you look absolutely smashed. But I'll drink for all of you. And he drinks the entire tankard.
I'm not. I could take more.
Here's another for you then. And Liam's
Hey,
like,
thank you.
"All right, okay, yep." He pours you in. Tell me what happened. Please, I have to know. How'd you find him? How did you get him alone, away from his pack?
Oh, well, when we
Also, who's this?
Oh, this is a glassmaker. Tana. And
Tana.
The one who is making the golems?
She's cool.
Yeah,
Great.
Don't worry
you wanna-
about it.
that's pretty
We
early in the
definitely
story. If we tell
Raynor
you,
was holding her hostage.
I can give you a 30-second breakdown super quick.
You do not have
Okay.
to break it. You do not have to repeat all this. You can
We're
say
down.
tell
Yeah.
Thomas.
Velen is as things start, as the story starts to be told. Velen is kind of drunk, and she's going to cast prestidigitation and make her voice louder, and then just tell the story.
Amazing.
Oh, I hear you
narrator's
just
recap.
fine. I'm right here.
Right, she was just making
She's
sure
having fun.
that she was talking over everyone
Okay.
else because there was a lot of people talking at once. It wasn't like
Okay.
Booming.
Like- I wasn't trying to amphitheater blast, just
Got it.
project
Talking over.
with magic. Yeah.
At the
Liam,
end
can I
of
have
it
another
all,
one of these?
Liam pours you another.
Hmm. This is
Okay,
good stuff.
so you're just okay.
Uh-huh.
Raynor's dead. You have his head. Solight's gonna talk to it in the morning.
Hmm. Maybe.
This
Once we figure out what to say, yeah.
If you want
Okay.
to kick his body, I left his body to compost at the Endsmeet watch.
no,
Just give
he's
it a good
dead.
old kick. Yeah, I know, but
Hey,
it's
give
just
him a-
disrespectful, and he deserves that. You know.
All right.
Give it a good old kick in the nuts.
It really, okay,
Mhm.
fine. And I'm not going to do that, Artie.
It'll make
please.
you feel so much better. I
It will
promise.
really. It's kind of out of my way.
Just slide at me then.
Artie, petty vengeance is
What
a
I do.
dual-sided blade, and sometimes it cuts the one who wields it.
Ah,
That's true.
That was
Also,
Why do you
beautiful,
look so
Gideon.
sweaty,
sometimes
Who are you talking to?
Artie?
Oh,
yeah, I was
Sometimes
just going
there's
in.
just
you know,
too much going on in your life for you to want to kick a compost heap.
not
True.
for me. I'm gonna kick him on the way back.
You have a good time. So, all right. So what are you all doing now, aside from drinking?
Drinking.
We're playing a game.
Ah, oh, we're
Drinking.
playing
We
a
were
game.
playing a game. We're playing. What the fuck is up with that?
Okay. How do you play?
I got
no.
you. I ask you a question, and I end it with what the fuck's
You
up with
ask
that?
me a question.
We were
Well-
no.
That would be a very one-sided game. It sounds like a conversation.
No. But I gotta say, what the fuck is up with that? And you either answer it or drink.
Okay.
And we roll.
Okay.
We determine who is asking, and we were doing a thing where the person. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
We roll to determine who is asking.
Oh, fuck. I rolled well.
I see.
roll this die, Thomas.
All right.
Clearly, we had a gaming kit. Someone had a gaming kit.
If I think about my
that's a
fey
good roll,
dog, does he
Tess.
show up?
Oh,
What, Essa?
your fey dog.
2DM. If I think about my fey dog, does he show up?
No.
Bring him. You have to
Okay.
speak
Are you
truth.
gonna bring another NPC into this?
He just has to open the
Uh,
book again, and
he
there will
rolled a
be
10.
suddenly a dragon head.
job.
So Tess rolled the highest, so Tess gets to ask anybody she wants.
Tess is like so low in her stool. Tess, Claudia. I'm Tess, Gideon, Claudia. I'm Claudia.
Gideon,
Already
would you
looking-
prefer to ask this question of him, or should I?
I'm
What?
looking over at Tess expectingly.
You go ahead. I don't have a particular question for him.
Hey, why are you
Thomas.
hiding for? And Thomas will like pull Claudia up onto her seat.
Oh boy.
She's hiding because her friends are deeply embarrassing.
That's true.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we are, and I'm about to embarrass her even more.
Is this
Oh, you
because
just
of the
don't
thing
even-
before? You didn't. I'm so sorry.
You don't have to.
There's
there's
nothing to
nothing
apologize for.
There's nothing to apologize for. Look,
It's all fun
Thomas.
and games.
tell us, do you intend to treat Claudia with the respect and an excellent decorum and general sweetness that she deserves?
There's a
Oh.
smash cut to Claudia just chugging her
Nine
drink.
hells.
Hey, what the fuck is up with that?
I
She
really
didn't make it here
regret.
when they asked her.
Oh, okay. I really regret agreeing to play this stream.
You could drink if you don't want to answer.
Well, no, I feel like that would be saying that I'd be a terrible person.
It would.
Then,
I mean-
then we would have to duel for your honor,
Uh-huh.
and Claudia would win. So
Yes, she
I'm
would.
so sorry about this.
It's fine. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I like Claudia a lot. I like all of you. You all have some very eccentric uniqueness to you. I don't know you. And he points at Essa.
Snoop.
Very new. Maybe we'll rectify that. I don't know.
Ready hand with a counterspell.
Yeah, really important to the group.
He's a good kid.
Great.
I think I'm older than all of you.
I'm gonna elbow Thomas.
How old are you?
You're kinda-
How
you're
old
kinda
are you?
fucking
What
this
the fuck is up with
Thomas.
that?
Come
Now my
Ow.
turn to answer questions.
What did you say? I couldn't hear you over. A little louder, Artie, please.
You're kind of fucking this up. Give a better answer.
Claudia's face is on the counter.
No, you're not. He's not doing anything wrong. He says that he likes Claudia a
He
lot.
kind of swirls the tankard and he
And
says,
then he just said he likes all of us. That's not the answer she wants to hear.
I'd like to be
I like
romantic with Claudia.
Yeah, there we
That's
go.
adorable. And
That's really cute.
Don't worry, I'm gonna have a
I'd
talk
like
with
to
her about
applaud
the
you for
birds and the bees later.
escaping the urge to
Artie,
deflect.
please.
Please
Stop.
don't.
Okay.
Please don't, Artie. Holy shit.
Okay.
But we can trust you to be respectful towards her needs and what she knows and doesn't know. Yes?
Or
Of
else
course.
I slam the pistol on the table.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Is this a threat? He says
No,
at the
it's not a-
pistol.
I think it's
It's
just an
not
Artie.
It's
Not
not
unless you're gonna be rude to her.
Artie,
So I'm assuming it's not a
Artie.
threat. Am I right?
look at me, Artie.
I'm looking.
I could eat you.
I'd like to see you try. I think that's
That was
I don't
really
think you would.
cool.
I'm gonna grab the pistol.
As they're doing all of this, I lean over to Liam. What's the tab look like?
Liam looks at you and raises an eyebrow and
So
says,
much booze.
"It's on the house. This has been too much fun to watch."
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Do I grab Artie's pistol? I try. I reach
Oh.
over.
No way he can out
yeah, it's
sleight of hand you.
this would be a sleight of hand versus just a straight dex out of Artie, because Artie wouldn't be expecting it.
11.
Woo!
Okay, sleight of hand, Gideon.
Okay.
Oh my god. So
Oh yeah, you snap that pistol up. Like Artie has the pistol on the table, just looking all smug, and then just whoop, the pistol's gone, and Artie's like hand is like just in the air over it.
do me a favor. Try shooting it.
Gideon just tucks it into his belt
Just try
behind
shooting
his
it.
coat.
Please do not fire a
Do not
weapon in my
shoot
bar.
weapons
It
in the
won't
bar.
work. It only works because I'm magic.
Okay, Gideon actually gives Liam like a look like, "Are you serious? Did you seriously just what you thought I was gonna shoot this in your bar?"
It wouldn't even
I'm
work.
talking to Artie.
I'm a wizard. That's why it works. It's not.
Oh, I'm not
Not
giving
a
it back
wizard.
to him.
Oh, good. Okay.
I am a wizard.
Thomas,
Oh,
Yeah,
Anna
we're
is a
wizards.
wizard. You-
We're all wizards here. We all know magic.
I'm
I
not a
say
wizard.
Indra-
I'm not a wizard at all.
I'm not a wizard.
I'm a scout, and I have no problem admitting that.
Like 50% of us are wizards here.
You know what, Thomas? You're a real good scout.
Thank
you're a
you.
real good scout.
I do my best. That's what she pays me for, anyway.
Listen, there's a thing that I
Steal
used
my
to do
pistol
in the
back.
little group that I grew up in.
There's no way
Uh,
you can even reach it.
Go ahead, Tess.
Sorry.
Changelings show each other love by catching each other out. Sometimes.
What?
embarrassed-
Catching?
Yeah, by pretending to be someone that they're not, and getting them
It's
to
teasing.
do something embarrassing. It's
It's
teasing.
love.
It's love,
Love.
and it's teasing. It is not because I wanted to hurt your feelings. It's because I
Good
wanted
try,
to
though.
know- It's because I
Good
wanted
try.
to know your feelings.
You could try to hurt my feelings. It won't work. I don't have any.
You can definitely try to hurt my feelings. It'll probably work. Just
That was
Imagine
very-
if they learned the truth.
That was very edgy, Velen. You all right?
No, we already plugged the depths with me, man. I got nothing left.
Alright, maybe we're the.
I want to know how old that snake man is.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. What's up? What's up
Oh,
with that,
that's you.
Asma?
What's up with that?
What?
What? He laughs. Why
He
does
says he's
my age
old.
matter?
Because you said you were older than all of us. You literally brought it up.
We've been calling Gideon old
You
man.
called
this
me a
whole-
kid. What
I
was
call-
I supposed to say?
So how
I call
old are you?
Everybody kid. Look at me.
How was I
Yeah.
supposed to know that?
You don't know. I could be like 300 years old.
Names are
I
hard.
see you more of like an uncle, Gideon. If that's,
Thank you, Thomas.
Mm-hmm.
I am not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep asking Essa how old he is.
Would you
Wait,
like to
no.
guess?
No, I have no idea.
33.
That's too bad then.
73.
33.
11.
112.
Ooh.
Close.
Which one?
Mr. Liam here.
141.
Liam's like, I didn't. It
That
is
was
rude.
Thomas.
It's rude to ask. Like,
I'm gonna say 104.
I think it's 11.
It is
Well,
11.
He's 11
shockingly,
years old.
a little bit older than me. You're right.
Right, but that's like saying that Salite is the same age as you. She's like 400 something.
Yeah, you're right. I'm much closer to death. Thank you. Let's
I didn't say that, you did, but
well,
Yeah.
it is the logical conclusion.
I hear there's a
Age is
cure for
weird.
that.
What's that?
He kind of looks at Liam.
Oh,
Then I'd have 2 vampire dads.
You don't. Nope, don't.
Yeah,
You're
what?
not volunteering. No,
What do you-
Wait.
I only offer.
Wait.
I only offer the bubbly alcohol tonight. Okay?
You're her father?
What?
Sure.
No.
Yeah.
I am now.
Yeah. Yep. You cracked the code.
Wait, did Liam? Okay, so is Liam saying it's out of the question, or is he just really saying tonight?
inside check.
Roll an insight check.
It's the offer his services.
Can I be a vampire?
Aw, I've rolled so poorly so
Artie, I
often today.
would not trust you with.
I just want to know if he's into the idea of me as a Oh, nope, that's terrible. I don't know. I'm
Hard
you
to
can
read.
use my recap inspiration to reroll that, Gideon.
Oh my god. Okay.
I want this badly. I'm gonna parent trap my parents.
okay,
Oh,
okay,
boy.
And
okay.
I can use test because we can look the same.
Oh boy.
I mean, that is better.
With a 24 insight, Liam seems surprised that he's been volunteered. It's you would take like he's not like appalled, but
Okay.
caught off guard.
Of course. I mean, me too. That's not what I don't know how we got here.
That's all you get.
Hmm.
You don't get a yes or no. You get an
gonna set
I
my
wasn't
dad,
expecting this.
No, that's accurate. Hi, puppy. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna slide
Hi,
down
Brom.
here.
I think we need to go to sleep. I think I got a lot of shit
This
to
has
do
been a
tomorrow.
terrible evening.
What?
Oh, Claudia.
You made it back to life. That's good enough for me.
I am very pleased about that.
Convince me.
Oh.
She tries to smile and it looks really weird.
I'm gonna pat her shoulder and give her guidance.
Oh my god.
Can
Stop that. I bat Tess away.
To convince him!
Actually, I have a question. If you don't mind me hopping into your little party game here.
Go
Liam?
for it.
You gotta
Yes, sir.
preface it with what the fuck is up with that?
I will, yes. I am familiar with these rules. I've seen you play it enough. Yes, sir. You seem to have a real volatile hatred for the deities. What the fuck is up with that?
Thank you.
Good question.
Tried asking
yeah.
that, he wouldn't answer me.
Gotta answer.
I did serve you drink. I think maybe that earns me a little... You know.
I don't mind answering these questions. Most people tend to get a little upset with me when I do, though.
Well, I think you've been quite forthcoming.
Within the, if you get mad about what the fuck is up with that question, you're definitely playing the game wrong.
I suppose. Gods are these, and he does air quotes, all-powerful beings. And they do what they want, and they offer these things to these people who follow them. Empty promises, threats, they do what they want, they get their way. But when someone oversteps their boundaries, when they reach more than they're allowed to by these beings, they're stricken down. They're... Who wants to live by these rules? Who wants to fear? Who wants to give their entire life to someone just to have a cap of where you can go? Someone who can tell you what you can and cannot do.
Not really what
Like-
my dad said.
Do you have issues with parents?
You have daddy issues.
No,
you and-
if you must know, my professor was killed for reaching beyond his boundaries.
That is
By a
terrible to
deity?
hear.
That's why
I got a counter argument for you on that one, though. You ever hear of the War of the Dead?
Yeah, the world without gods was not great.
No, not at all. I mean, that's what happens when there's no gods around. I mean, people
seems
hit their
to
uncap
me-
and they fucking are destructive.
That your problem isn't so much with the divine as it is with limits.
The divine place the limits.
Do they?
Think so?
How many people have reached godhood? I mean,
A
that
number.
exceeded the limits, right? So you're just mad that the one particular person didn't get past the gates. I mean, it doesn't mean it's impossible.
That doesn't.
It does. It could be tragic.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
sounds-
yeah, I'm not downplaying it. I'm sorry if I came out rude, but
No, that's fine.
I think it's just logic.
To be fair, Artie, I think most things come out of your mouth as rude.
Yeah,
just-
I could see that.
I just hear the words that you're saying, Essa, and honestly, I feel like I'm in church.
No,
This is what my God preaches. Ambition. Reaching beyond your limits. Becoming more than you are.
When you
Not
tell
beyond
them
his
something they don't want you to, it's then what?
I don't know.
Find the right god. I'm
Because
sorry. Of course, that's my answer. Sorry, I'm not the person to have to tell you.
Do you know which god
I really
it was that did it?
don't know, because as a divine instrument, I've always failed. Maybe on purpose. But listening to you, most people who aren't religious because they don't bother. You have so much passion about this. You have so much feeling against the divine that you sound like an acolyte of Dawes.
Mm.
Funny.
So
I hear pain. As he speaks.
You're a ping?
No, I hear pain. I apologize. In the
Ping.
Danish
Yeah.
accent, you know, these things, they hide the true meaning of what I'm saying. It
No, it's me. I'm just slow.
Sounds like you speak from a place of hurt, yes. And for this, I am sorry for bringing it up. But I thank you for your answer.
I don't mind talking about it. I've accepted where I'm at and what has happened.
If you know which god, I could put him in my little list of people that I want revenge on, and you could plan that.
Mhm.
Let's not go up against
Kill a god. That's
right now.
funny.
Maybe a dragon sounds more manageable, and a dragon doesn't seem manageable.
Alright, so dragon it is. I like where your head's at, Tess.
Oh, God.
Killing
No,
the dragon.
no.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill it, air quotes.
No, we're not. Oh.
No, we're gonna befriend it, air quotes.
we're not doing that. That is not happening.
You,
Mhm.
You know, I don't drink, but you sometimes you make me want to.
We've only known each other for like a day.
It's been a
Okay.
powerful day.
Alright, who's ready to go to sleep?
I am. I've had a long-ass day of hiking through the woods, and I imagine your day was even longer.
Sorry, we kind of stuck you out there by yourself.
Hey,
There's so
I was
many
doing my
broken
job. It's fine. I spend
Did
lots
you
of days out in the
Find
woods.
anything out there, by the way?
Not a fucking thing.
I'm gonna reach over and
Well, wait.
I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability on Thomas. Bear's Endurance. I have to do it at 3rd level because that's the spell I have left.
Oh, no.
I feel like you're either making a really crude joke.
Or it's a little creepy.
Or-
All right.
She was. I mean, the joke is mostly just. He had a shitty, exhausting day, and she's giving him a boost. But
Fair.
also, it's funny because it's Constitution.
His
Alright.
hips are like screaming as he watches this happen.
You only got an hour to get to
I'm
it.
not casting things on people without their permission. I know I'm not the best at that either.
I was literally just mad about it, but then it was funny, so.
You only got an hour there, big guy. Get to it.
That's fair. So are we heading off to bed, people?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
When Artie actually leaves gets up to leave, not before, I will give him back his pistol.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
Thomas-
keep it from him, but I'm just,
Thomas will turn to Claudia and he will say, "Despite my boost, I'm very pleased that you've made it home safe and sound. But I'm going to bed.
Mm.
And I hope
get
the rest
that.
for all of you.
He
Thanks
gets
for
extra hit
spending some
points,
time
by the
with
way.
us.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Thomas.
You
I
all
don't
have a good
remember
night.
how many.
Good night.
And Thomas will drain
hopefully
the
it
rest of
won't
his
matter.
drink.
And he won't get hurt, so it won't matter. But
And he will roll Constitution at advantage for chugging it. You rolled
Oh,
an
there's
no.
18.
nothing on the board.
I spoiled the drinking.
Yeah,
That wasn't
it's okay.
the intention.
Thomas waves to you all, and he leaves. And I assume all of you do soon as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna mosey to bed.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit in here for a moment and try to talk to Tanya. Tanya, right?
Tana.
Anna.
Tana.
Poor
Everybody
woman.
keeps pronouncing it different ways, and I'm just
It's
like,
literally only Artie who's been mispronouncing it.
That's weird.
Well, and now,
Huh.
and now Essa.
Okay.
Well, that was me, not Essa.
Sure, fair enough.
All right. As many of you head off to 101 Portford Avenue,
Yeah.
your home, to go to sleep, Essa, you stay to talk to Tana.
I was gonna ask you if we could do this in an RP over the next week or two.
Week or two?
That's actually 2
Um,
weeks. You're right.
I'm gonna have
What?
my unseen
If
servant
it's something
carry me.
quick, I'd
2
rather
weeks
do it
It's
on
not.
time.
It's not.
Oh,
It's gonna be a
right.
pretty substantial RP, which I would
Okay.
like to have.
Then yeah, we could probably do it over
Oh.
next week.
I'm gonna have my unseen servant carry me home.
They can only
Alright.
lift like 5 pounds. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh,
they have a
man.
2 in their strength.
I try to have him lift me, and he vanishes.
You see, he just
Crush him.
I'll give you a
Jump on
piggyback.
it. Jump
Artie,
into-
come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is a fucking special occasion. I jump up.
as all of you go off to bed, if you have any last things before you go to bed,
Tess is gonna shape change into Velen and start singing the lullaby that she sang us
Aw.
before
Aw.
we went to sleep last night. So Velen can harmonize if she wants.
Yeah, Velen will totally sing a duet with herself. With
Yes.
herself.
Gideon just felt bad because Artie was locked in a fucking basement. So he's like, yeah, I'll give you a piggyback. What the hell, man? Come
We
on.
need to unpack that shit later.
Yeah. I guess I'll roll. I guess we could roll performance.
Yes,
for
I
our
want to see
duet.
the
so
duet.
Tess is leading the performance and you're harmonizing. So Tess can
So
roll
it's
performance
Tess
with
with
advantage.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
But you have advantage on charisma already because of the drinks.
Double
But you rolled
advantage.
really well.
21.
Yeah, it's fine. Yay!
21,
It is- 21. It is the lullaby, and it is beautiful, being sung by both Velens.
Balance squared.
Lovely.
As you all go to sleep,
I am gonna. I'm sorry. I am gonna read a little of my book before I go to bed.
okay. What do you read? What are you looking for? Are you just
The
reading?
dog's book. I'm just reading it
Okay. Roll me investigation at disadvantage.
because I'm drunk.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nope, that's
study on that
advantage. There we
prosthetic
go.
blueprint. That's what
Oh. Okay, that's a natural one.
So you pull out the book intending to read it, and you
Just
fall
pass
asleep.
out. Yeah.
Artie, roll me investigation at disadvantage.
And I'm a guidance myself, so. So that is a 23 at disadvantage.
Damn.
Okay.
Rad.
I'm just prepping for the next day.
Yeah, you find the schematics you need to assemble a prosthetic leg.
Wow.
And so, the next day arrives, and all of you can press the long rest button.
Yay!
Everything was gone.
Officially
Need that
level
fucking button.
6.
We're level 6.
You are now level 6.
Level 6.
You all sleep in.
Fair.
You wake up at about 9 in the morning, which, for
That's
adventurers, is
sleeping in.
sleeping in. I would say you wake up between 9 and 10, all of you, about your different hours and how drunk you were and such. But by 10 in the morning, you're all up and awake and perhaps eating breakfast of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like someone to roll me a D100.
Ooh, I got it.
Okay, that's something I want to do when I first get up.
Bloody.
Thank you.
Bless you.
13.
Wow.
Then a giant rock crashes into no.
As all of you are milling about and getting yourselves ready for the day,
I need to
there
pick
is a
my
knock on
spells.
your door.
Hope it's the mayor with our loot.
So
Velen-
all of you are here.
Velen is going to go to the door and open it before anyone else can.
Standing before you,
Morning.
standing before you is Selite Moon. You see she is holding a large satchel, and she says, I had a conversation with Mayor Nod this morning about slaying Raynor Coling and hopefully ending the fight. And so I have your payment. May I come in?
Of course.
Don't mind.
Please.
Do you like some coffee?
Yeah.
I'm good. I've been up for a while.
Oh, all right.
I appreciate it. And she steps in. And this is what Selite looks like.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. She's
What?
Oh, I would have been talking way different.
I bet.
400. Remember that.
Hey.
On me.
As she enters, she looks around and says, I don't think I've ever actually been in this building.
Well,
It's
we
gonna
haven't been
take
in many
some
times.
work,
It does
You
look
know-
like a bit of a fixer-upper.
but it's great. We have a project that doesn't involve dying or killing.
Well,
I've never done home improvement in my life, so it's going to be super exciting.
It'll be fun. I'll show you.
the good news is after having a conversation with the mayor, who also had a conversation with Tana.
Tana.
Tana Lurthian is apparently her
Oh.
last name. She assured, and I believe her, as she submitted to his own truth, that the army could not happen, and that the culling
Excellent.
would disband
Good.
without Raynor and herself. So, the funds that Mayor Nod had collected from the town in order to build fortifications, reinforcements, and send away for, reinforcements from Rakau, all of those funds are to go to you for successfully saving Endsmeet from this threat. And so, buckle
Wow.
up. And she uprights the bag onto the table in the dining room. It's a lot of platinum.
That's really shiny.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Um,
huge smile on Arnie's eyes go wide.
There are some
Do we
gold
have-
and some silver and some electrum, but most of it is platinum.
Oh my
Do
god.
we have some responsibility to like use some of that to make walls for the town, or are we just
That's
We
part
are
of the
good.
Endsmeet's task.
all right?
The Endswatch task. That's what we're responsible for. This money was specifically intended to fortify the town and fight off an army of glass golems.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
So this is just
This is your reward.
gravy. Wow.
I start
Thank you.
viciously counting.
Thank you, and
Basically.
thanks to the mayor.
You can thank him yourself. In the meantime,
I will absolutely.
thank you for your service.
thank you for
Thanking
working that
us.
out for us, bringing it by.
It was my pleasure. I always enjoy telling the mayor when I'm right.
Can't tell you how many people I show this badge to. I'm so proud.
He does.
Put it away.
Great.
He's proud to be on the team.
That's-
Still viciously counting.
Oh, that reminds me. And she pulls another badge out of her belt and hands it to you, Essa.
Aw.
Oh, thank you.
You
Junior
consider
detective.
yourself part of the Endswatch.
I
And
shall
all
do
that
so.
entails.
What does that entail?
We get paid every week.
What?
You also
Yeah, that's
you-
it. That's it. That's everything.
I do occasionally assign orders to deal with things out in the forest, but for the most part, you help keep the town safe,
Which you have.
which you have. Anyway, a pleasant day to all of you.
Oh, Light, before you go, I have a question that might seem really random. You knew Lilibel better than I did, I think, yes?
Yes.
Did she have a favorite flower or a couple of favorite flowers? I'd like to plant something for her.
She liked windflowers.
She liked what?
Windflowers.
Flowers.
Windflowers. Is that something I can get at Tarly's, maybe?
You might be able to find them out in the forest.
I can help you look for them. I'm trying to brush up on my ranging.
Yeah, you're great at that. That's a great idea. Thanks.
Oh, that's so cute.
Big ranger.
When you all consider what you want to ask of Raynor's corpse, stop by the Inn's Watch.
Oh, yeah.
And she
What do we want to
dips her head and leaves.
I want to ask him. It sucks being dead, scrub.
Hey, Artie, how much money is there?
I'm still counting.
As you
helping
go
out.
through it is a blend of platinum, gold, electrum, silver, and copper, but it totals to 420 platinum.
1,000 gold pieces.
I could send my niece to private school.
Say that number again.
420 platinum.
420 blaze it.
Blaze
Blaze
it.
Enough for about 70 platinum per party member.
Ooh.
I'm putting that in my inventory.
Okay.
Now nobody's poor.
That's great.
How many people do we have? 5 or 6?
You have 6.
Oh.
6. Essa's a person.
Unless you don't, unless you don't count Essa. That'll be
No.
Person. They
We're giving
made
Essa
up.
their money.
You only get half because you're only here for part of it.
No.
No, he was here for all of it, just in 3 different ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'd be paying to
100%.
Zeke a visit.
He
for
had to
this
hit
first.
continue a couple times, that's all.
Without that
God damn
counter
it.
spell, we might not be sitting here. So.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Very valid.
It was
Okay.
clutch.
Claudia and Gideon, I need to talk to you. Come here.
Well, yeah,
everybody
what's
can
up?
hear it. That's fine. I just don't want them to be jealous.
What's going on?
So in my genius last night, and this finished it this morning when I first woke up.
Last
I'm
night.
able to. Yeah. I was doing some reading and I started something, and then I woke up in the morning and I finished it.
Oh, okay.
So I have a decision for you. You know how I enhanced that armor with my infusion Gideon?
Yeah.
Well, I have something I think you might enjoy better,
Okay.
but it's going to require you losing that, because I'm going to have to transfer the magic.
Yeah, because you'd already undone that in order to. Yeah, so, yeah, of course. You do what
Okay.
you want to do.
So I'm kind of gonna like infuse the magic from that into this cloak I have, and it is a cloak of elven kind,
What's
an
that?
artificer infusion.
And for you, Claudia, I know you're a tank and a half, but I have something that's going to help you out even more so.
And I'm going to. You're gonna
Oh,
see
yeah.
me take out. This time I'm gonna take out my tool, and I'm gonna do some little waving of the hands, and you're gonna see magic visually, like a bluish magic, come out of his hand, and infuse with your armor, and you now have armor of repulsion.
What does that do?
Okay, so the fucking cool thing about this is it has a certain amount of charges of magic built up into it, and if somebody hits you, you can expel that magic, and it sends them flying back. And it enhances your armor to a +1.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's really cool. I can shove him back. I can't find it in D&D Beyond.
It's, I don't know how.
It's an
I think you're
artificer
just-
infusion.
Yeah, this is what it does. So you're gonna have to, like, out of character, you're gonna have to go into your armor class, make it a +1, like just manually.
Add a
But
+1
you're gonna-
shield,
Okay.
and
That
then
works.
make a custom note on it.
While holding it, the wielder.
Or,
So
or you can
sh-
add a custom reaction to your reactions, so
That's
you'll be
true.
able to find it.
Oh, I meant your shield, not your armor. I'm sorry.
How many charges does it have?
So you get 4 charges. Okay.
Okay.
And every time you use the charge, it'll, as a reaction, you can push the attackers back. Actually, no. Yeah, as a reaction, you can push them back 15 feet. And every day it kind of replenishes, so you get 1d4 per day.
Nice.
At dawn. So
Okay.
this is gonna keep people the fuck away from you when you don't want them there, and if they try to hit you too hard, and you just,
Yeah, that's really cool. Thank you, Artie.
yeah.
A note: they do have to hit you. A miss does
Yeah.
not count.
Right.
They have to hit you.
Artie, this thing is amazing. Thank you.
Yeah. So for you, Gay, that thing is gonna is gonna make you super stealthy and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
And what it does is if you put the hood up, am I
Mhm.
right on that? If you
Yes.
put
Yes.
the hood up, it's gonna be harder to see, and it's gonna be easier to hide. It kind of makes you blend in with your environment.
Yeah, that's great.
You like it?
Are you kidding me? I think it's
You like it?
amazing.
So this isn't something that this is part of me being a wizard. You know, I can just like take my magic and I can put it into things. So I didn't
Yeah.
really have to expend any resources. So if we need to change that, I can switch that to something else if need be.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Like, Artie, this is mind blowing. You can just
Yeah.
make these things. I've heard of these things.
Yeah, I'm a wizard. What do you mean?
When
I don't think-
when and how many charges does this replenish?
1d. You have 4 charges now. It replenishes. It maxes out at 4 charges. You get 1d4 back daily.
So every long rest.
Yep.
Or,
all.
okay. Thank you.
So whether you rest or not, it's every day you get an
That's
additional
all.
D4.
Starts with 4 though, so keep track of those.
Yep.
Better fucking use it.
Understood, sir.
It took you so long to use that poison I gave you. So I'm sorry that Gideon that you're losing a little bit of the armor and stuff and everything, but
No,
I
this
can always
is-
switch it back if you want.
Thank you for the offer, but this seems really, really neat. I'm gonna play with it.
Yeah. I know you're trying to be more stealthy and stuff.
Essa takes his money and secretly slips out to go to Nezek's.
Okay.
Can't just wait for the shopping of all of the party.
And
No.
guys, I'm going in the basement now. Do not
You have to
bother
do
me.
everything alone.
I'm gonna go.
Not alone. You guys are just off in the corner talking, doing something.
I mean, you can
Ezra's
hear it.
not
He's not.
trying.
All right, whatever.
Was also gonna go to Nazik's pretty much right away.
Yeah,
Okay,
go.
well then if you can go with me.
Sure.
Echo, how much did you say the Banasite was to make the glamour weave?
For the uncommon, about 200.
What about for just the common? I think it does similar shit.
For the basic glamour weave, it basically is a very minor illusion. It doesn't change the appearance of the clothes. It makes them slightly different. But it's only like 50 gold.
Okay. And I'll tell Tess, if you want me to make that for you, I can make like a really basic version that's not as good for like 50 gold worth of Banasite, and I have the rest of the materials. Or if you want like the really good version to where it works like perfectly, like 200 gold of Banasite.
I could contribute some to that for Tess to have.
I mean, let's see what Nazik has. Maybe he has something like that you can save your money, Artie.
What?
And you can
Oh.
use it to build other things.
Okay.
I mean, I would love it. Of course, I would love it. But I want you to be able
Look
to
at his
craft what
face.
you want.
Fine,
Would
okay.
it-
I think
Would
he
it-
likes crafting
You
things
wanna
for
buy
us.
Zeke's product, okay.
Would it make you
I'll just go
happier?
make my prosthetic downstairs.
Okay.
Buddy.
Okay.
If you
I'm
want
sorry.
it, you don't need to have it. I know if you want a better product or something, go
It's
get
not.
it.
No, it won't be better. It won't be better than anything that you make.
Artie, I love my cloak. How did you know exactly the right length to make it? That's amazing.
Took measurements while
All
you're
up here.
sleeping.
I was kind of, I had to rule her out while you were sleeping last night. You went to bed pretty early.
Oh,
Don't-
dang.
I only do that sometimes.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna go work on this.
Hey,
I'm gonna
bye.
get this with your-
I'll bring you some Vanacite, okay?
Okay. And I skitter off down into my root cellar.
Okay. And okay, so first, you are going. Okay, so Essa goes to Nazik first.
But everybody pretty much follows like 5 minutes behind him.
Right, like
Yeah.
everyone is going to Nazik's.
Well, I thought
But he
I thought
slipped
Velen
out.
was coming with me.
I mean, I was going like, I don't care when Velen goes to Nazik's. It's
We
just
have
that-
expendable income. Why the fuck wouldn't we try to buy some magical items?
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta
We can
save
just
my
all go
money.
together. It's fine.
Yes. Essa leaves 5 minutes early and then dies because like a bear comes out of the woods and eats him. That's what happens when Simic goes anywhere alone.
Bears
Boy,
come and eat
one
him?
time I
Bears
died
come and-
alone. Once.
That's
It
true.
did
The other
happen.
time you weren't alone.
You weren't alone.
Yeah, but it was why I was an animal.
Poor Simic.
Poor Simic.
To be fair, I am also not I'm not letting Claudia go anywhere by herself either. So it's not.
That's true. I was followed all the way to Endswatch like 2 days ago.
Like, the thing is, you guys are
What is
adults, you
that?
could just leave. You could just be like, later, I'll see you guys later.
You could do
Yeah, and
that.
then it would
Say
not
something.
become a weird thing. But when
It's when you're like, I sneak away and then I vanish, and it's just like, I want people to wonder.
I literally said I just slip out, not disturbing anyone.
Okay.
Too bad, we're all going.
Yeah, that's fine. You meet
Let
there.
me ask you this. Essa, is it important to Essa to go alone?
No.
Okay.
I just didn't know what everybody else was doing, and it was
All you had to
when
do was
Essa
say,
had
I
free
think I'm
time.
gonna go buy magical items, and we'd be like, we want to too.
All right. Calm down, everybody. Goodness gracious. You go to the outsider's witness. As you do, as always, Nazik stands behind the counter, handling some business with other customers. And he looks up at you all as you enter, and he says, "Good morning. It is a pleasure to see you all again. How can I help you?"
We want stuff.
Okay.
Magic stuff.
Sorry, my mouth was full.
I do have some magic things, yes. What
You have
sort?
some magic stuff.
I have magic stuff.
Magic stuff.
As it happens, we came into a little bit of money, and of course, you are the first person I want to see when that happens.
I am flattered.
Well, good. That was the idea. I need to be less easy to hit.
Okay, yes, this is the thing I can do for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. How are you about wearing armor?
I can wear. I can wear light armor. If it gets much heavier than that, then I start to wheeze and die.
That is not good. Okay, we don't want you to wheeze and die.
Well, and it's much harder to fly when you're like chained up. Need to get so. Right now, I'm just in leather, but whatever we can do to spruce that up.
Well, something I can do is something I got in recently from a trader. A caravan came through, and one of the items they dropped off for me, I need to know what sort of budget we are working with here. How much are you willing to spend on protection?
Well,
It's okay
know.
if the number changes.
the number could change. Like I said, just came into a bit of money. So it's only it's a bit of money. I can't go over 700.
Oh, it's no problem. We can do you protection for less than... Okay, now I have an idea of where we are. The first, I have a nice mithril shirt. You may be familiar with Elven Chain.
Bit.
It is the sort of armor you do not have to know how to use. 450 gold, and it is yours. And he suddenly sweeps out from underneath the counter this long shirt of Elven Chain and it seems very lightweight.
Okay. Elven chain.
Always love the sound that makes when you lay it out.
It's beautiful,
It's
yes.
a very mithril is always pretty. And you said 450?
Yes.
Is this enchanted?
Of course it is. You do not have to be proficient with it to use it.
All right.
It's also very light.
That's funny.
Mechanically,
right-
Elven Chain gives you an AC of 14, and you are considered proficient with medium armor, even if you lack proficiency with medium armor.
So yeah, so it had bumped my because I still get my dex, it had bumped me from a 14 to a 17, so that seems pretty worth it.
That's huge.
It would be a 16 because medium armor only allows you 2.
Oh
on your
yeah. Okay, so 16. Still much better.
If that is a little too steep for you, we do always have cloaks of protection, the standard go-to. They are a little less gold, but not as protective as actual mithril, of course, you understand.
No, I'll buy it. I think that's very reasonable.
Okay, perfect.
And she starts counting out. You said 450, so
Yes.
that's yeah, 5.
Remind him you just stopped a war.
Hmm?
So the war ending discount.
The war ending discount. Nazik already gives us a discount for being part of the
I'm not
Endsmeet.
here.
You're not?
He's in the root
No.
cellar.
Oh,
I'm in
I'm
the
sorry.
root floor building.
Oh.
You just heard his voice in the back of your head.
Just in the back of my head,
Yep.
worrying about money.
Mhm.
No, Nazik already gives us a discount, and I'm not going to mess with our relationship by trying to wheedle more money out of him at this stage.
If this was heavier armor, it would be more expensive, but for simple chain shirt, 450.
Yes. Yeah, so I've got 70 plat here, so I will take out
45.
45, yeah.
Perfect. It is yours.
And you can add Elven Chain to your inventory.
Hooray!
Nice. That's a dope piece.
Yeah. I'm thinking
Well-
about following up with the Cloak of Protection just to get that extra +1, but we'll see. I've let other people shop. I'm not going to just hog all
Yes.
the
You, the magically gifted one, I see. How can I help you?
What do you mean, me?
Yes.
Do you have perhaps a bag of holding, or maybe a portable hold?
I do have bags of holding. Portable holes are much harder to come by, but bag of holding, yes. How many do you need? Each one is 200 gold.
I think just one. Do you have any spell scrolls? Some that are already written?
Let me take a look.
And he, like, begins opening a ledger and shifting through them. And he points to one of the racks and he says,
There I have a scroll of creation. There I have a scroll of acid splash. There, scroll of spider climb. There, a scroll of web. I guess that's a theme around here, spider things. There, scroll of resistance. There, a scroll of animal friendship. Let's see. And there, a scroll of fireball. Do any of those sing to your liking?
Unfortunately, I already know most of those.
Sure.
I'll just take the bag for now.
Very well. 200 gold pieces, please.
And I'll give him 20 platinum.
A pleasure doing business. Is anybody else intrigued by my wares? Yes. The beautiful redhead. How can I help you?
If you'll pardon me, I'll see myself out. I'll head back to the house.
A pleasant day to you.
Look at that, he's communicating.
Eat you.
Do
Very
you have
good.
anything that a ranger might like?
Oh, yes. I have a few things. The sort of things that the Endsmeet have... I'm sorry, that the Endswatch are requisitioned and then have not collected.
That's I mean something more special than something maybe a standard ends watch.
I have
Remember my cat.
I have bracers of archery. They make you better with the bow. Let's see. I have slippers of spider climbing. Those sorts of things are
pretty
helpful. Let's see. I have plenty of enhanced ammunition.
How much are the bracers?
The bracers of archery.
and he picks them up and sets them on the counter.
If you're not familiar, whether you're using a long bow or short bow, they increase the damage you deal with these weapons by 2, which mechanically doesn't make sense in character.
Nope.
Right, of course.
250 gold pieces for these.
Oh, that sounds fine. I'll take it.
Sturdy wrist.
They enhance your draw. You see more tension, so it hits harder.
Yes, as the ranger would know. Thank you.
Okay. Subtract 25 platinum and add bracers of archery to your inventory. They do require attunement.
Claudia, are you thinking about changing up your fighting style?
No.
Okay.
Just no.
No.
No. They're not for me.
Oh. Oh.
And is there anything else? Any of you, maybe?
Yes,
Echo.
please.
Oh,
Is that-
go ahead.
Yes. How can
need
I help
200
you, Tess?
I need 200 gold worth of your finest Banasite, please.
Well, it's the same as my not finest bandit. I hope that's fine.
That's totally fine.
All right.
No.
Honestly, I wouldn't know.
Pick out your favorite.
It's
for
all
her.
blue powder here.
And he begins weighing out on the scale. And he gives you a pretty hefty bag of Banasite.
I would also, if anyone wants to help me with this, because this is going to be expensive, but I think it's going to be clutch someday. You have any diamonds back there worth 300 gold? That
Yeah,
might
that'll probably be clutch.
Yeah, I'll put in 100 for that.
You would not be the first to ask me. Tarragon has asked that I take a look out for traders to assure that I collect diamonds specific just for bringing back people from the dead. And while he does purchase most of my stock, I do have a few. And by few, I mean 2. I have 2 of them.
I think right now I can only just afford the one without Banasite.
Well, fair enough. I can give you
I'll
one.
pay for half of it.
Yeah, I can help.
Yes.
I can help too. I think it's important.
Yeah, I'll pay 150 for that diamond.
Yeah.
Do you want to get 2 of them if we all go in halvesies for 2 of them?
I'll go in. So, 15 more plat from me.
Yeah, if we split it 4 ways.
Well, we got at least enough to get 1 diamond, just with me and Bellin. If anybody else wants to. then
Right,
that-
so me and Tess
Yeah,
could get the other one.
Obviously, yes,
it.
absolutely. Yeah, if we can take 2 of them. Absolutely.
Okay. All right, removing the platinum
Whoops, I'm not
pieces.
here.
You sure not?
Echo.
Yes?
Out of character,
What?
how much to improve my +1 all-purpose tool to a +2 in Banasite for me to craft it? A lot.
5,000 gold and platinum in Banasite.
Okay.
Woo!
Got it.
500 platinum.
Yeah, that's fine. I figured it was going to be something high.
It's
I
a
just
lot.
wanted-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So am I selling you 2? Or
Yeah.
just...
2,
Okay.
please. And the Banasite.
Of course, yes. You already have that in your hands.
And then he opens up a vault and pulls out a small pouch that he sets on the counter. And in it is 2 300 gold worth diamonds.
Okay. I marked off my 15 platinum, so.
Yeah,
too.
so did I.
Each of you shell out 15 plat, and then those diamonds are yours.
Excellent. Thank you, thank you.
You are very
How much did
welcome.
How much did you say it was for that cloak of protection?
450.
No. A cloak of protection is 200 gold.
All
You
right.
got, do you
I'll
got
go in
enough,
for some of
Bellin?
that. I'll go in for some of that.
Yeah, what do you need, Bellin?
I was.
You're worth protecting
I
him.
mean, I have 10 platinum left, so I would need another 10.
5 and
I
5?
have.
Yeah, I'll go in 5.
Okay, I'm gonna just remove the last of my platinum then.
You.
That's all it would be.
I think it's worth it,
I
considering.
think so too. I get hit a lot because I'm a
Yeah.
dummy,
Yeah.
and
You like to
getting
just be
that armor
involved.
class, getting that armor class up to 17, I feel like is worth it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Looking at Essa with his fucking like 12.
I know. Wizards.
But while he can cast mage armor, I can't do that.
You buy a cloak of protection.
Yes.
All right.
You
Take
see Artie
out-
come running up to the door.
He
How
already
much-
Banasite.
Wait. I wanted to do something with Artie first.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Because
Can
I left
I-
early.
Okay. I'll save it for later. I want a bag of holding so I can change one of my infusions.
Right. So, I get to the house.
You don't have to do that
and-
in character. You can say you buy a bag of holding for 200 gold.
No, he cannot. God damn
Never
it.
mind. Okay, fine. Fuck.
Oh, that's what he bought the bag for.
Fucking hell.
All right. Go ahead, Essa.
I get to the house and I go inside and I go, Artie, where Where are you at?
You hear in your ear, I'm downstairs. But it's like a cast message.
Oh,
You can reply to this message.
I go over and I open the hatch and look down there.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I'm just getting everything prepped to try to make this prosthetic.
I have something for you. It's an apology.
What is it?
Toss you a bag of holding.
Oh, fuck yeah. You know what this means? I've been using a lot of my magic to make my own bag of holding through an interdimensional portal that kind of holds everything together. And long story short, I'm going to be able to free up a lot of magic with that. That's fucking awesome. Water under the bridge. We'll go kill that. I mean, befriend that dragon together. Air quotes.
They're synonyms.
Me and I get the dagger back.
Yeah. Here. And I throw Nemesis.
Take it.
As you pull the dagger out and you're about to throw it, you hear, "Tell Frank I said fuck you!" And you throw it.
As I grab the dagger, I go, "You make my toast taste so much better."
You and me. Best breadwinners there are.
Oh my god.
Damn, I love great.
That'd be a great name for a sword, breadwinner.
I am gonna switch. So you're gonna see me drop the infusion on my bag of holding, and everything comes pouring out. There's a pile 2 feet taller than me of just stuff.
You did say you didn't want to move in your workshop.
Yeah, this is perfect. I'm going to be able to organize stuff, put it all here already without having to take it out, and the important stuff comes with me. Awesome. You're the fucking best. We're now friends. We're pretty much friends anyways, but thank you.
And I'm gonna switch my infusion. You're gonna see me take out this rod, a small rod I have, and I'm gonna start fiddling with my pistol, and I'm gonna jam this. I'm gonna magically infuse the rod and shove it into my pistol, and it's an arcane focus.
Yeah.
So I get another +1 to my attack spells. That's huge.
Okay.
Whoa.
Alright, Asa just goes and starts writing in his book while everyone does their thing.
Are we done shopping?
Nazik,
So,
Yes,
how much are... I assume you got rings of protection too, right?
of course I do, yes.
How much are those?
The simplest ones are comparable to cloak of protections, but they quickly get more expensive.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
Oh no. Orange.
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 It wouldn't be...
mouth.
I'll see if she needs it, and I'll be back later. That's fine.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Very well.
I'm gonna hold on to Gideon's money, but he will today eventually go try and find like ye old hardware vendors.
Okay.
You
go
know, a place he can order away for like wood flooring and
Charlie's.
yeah.
I'm going to say before you left, I gave you 10 platinum for everything for
Why?
the house that we need.
What?
I haven't spent anything yet.
I haven't either. Well, I've spent some because I've been helping.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give you.
Gideon, take this. Anything you need for the house on me. Give me some extra materials too. I'll probably use any sheet metal, some cloth, extra
what-
wood. I need to build a bench down here. I need to build some stools and some work shelves and shit.
All right. Yeah. I can get some
Extra
carpentry.
metals. Nothing is junk. Remember that.
I'll keep that in mind. All right. Thanks, Artie.
So I give you 10.
Okay.
Platinum towards that.
Tess is going to shape change into Artie and run by Charlie's window and wave vigorously.
Yes.
You see Charlie
Yep.
kind of
Hi,
glance out.
Charlie, I love you.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. Hi, Charlie, I love you, and then runs away.
You hear, what?
Par for the course.
Yep.
I hope that you changed it as a.
No.
I really hope that you and Artie like prank Tarly. Would double the Artie.
I would never do that.
Yeah, he
she's-
loves him too much.
She's then going to shape. We don't have to play this out, but she's then going to shape change back into herself and try to buy some seeds, including those ones that.
What kind of seeds?
The kind that.
Windflower seeds.
Yeah, the moonflower.
Windflower.
Windflower. Sorry. She's gonna get windflower seeds and then seeds of two other colors, or if she can get different colors of windflowers, that's perfect.
There's lots of colors of windflower.
Great, perfect. 3
Yeah.
colors of those.
You can get a huge batch of like 50 seeds for a silver.
Fabulous.
Okay.
Are there like lilac bushes in your world, Echo?
Yes.
Or something like that?
There are lilac. There are most plants that you know of in the real world are also in Amaranth.
That's handy, actually. Convenient.
I like to make things simple.
Mm-hmm.
Why do
They
you
have
ask?
some. Can I plant some at our
Yes,
house? Around our
absolutely.
porch? Okay, that's what I want to do. So, yeah, we don't have to, like, play this out, but if you have a ballpark amount of money that we have to shell out to order things to fix up the house as we go along, I don't know how you want to handle it.
So, in order to repair the house to bare minimum so that it's secure and not drafty and no water gets in, that's going to be 20 gold worth of supplies.
Well, that's
No
nothing.
problem. Yeah, but like Gideon wants to make it nice, right? Like we're not just gonna
Furniture,
replace.
rug.
House is gonna be a home.
We're gonna
fully
make it a
furnished.
home.
Okay.
We're
And we have to
nesting.
furnish it too. Everybody's got to get
If
beds.
you want to upgrade a room to
Wallpaper.
be extreme, like fine, like a very nice room, it'll be
Well-
100 gold per room.
Okay. Okay, so
And that's
we
getting
fix it.
like very luxurious furniture and like wall hangings and curtains and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, needs to be nice.
So on your list, you have a number of things you need to repair.
Yep. I have
Um,
a list.
Yes, each of those things on the list is going to be 20 gold to repair.
Okay, gotcha. That's what I was kind of wondering. Okay.
Can I
Not
stop
a
somewhere?
problem.
Where? Yes. Where are you?
I'm gonna go to the Ends Watch on my way back from the Outsider's Witness.
Okay. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
You
before
find
do that, I would also like to quickly buy a box of junk for Artie.
you buy a box of junk for 5 gold.
Excellent. I'm
Um,
gold.
So
Okay.
much.
It's a lot
good.
of junk.
It's good junk.
Okay, great. 5
Um,
gold and a silver.
Yes. All right. Claudia, you head to the Ends Watch.
Yeah.
We'll handle that now. Okay. As you approach the Ends Watch, you see Selite and Thomas are outside underneath the awning. They are just talking, and as you approach, Selite looks up and says, "Good morning, Claudia.
Hi.
Hello. How can I help you?"
I'm actually here for Thomas.
And Thomas says, "All right." And he stands up and says, "What's going on?"
Nothing serious. Do you want to? Can we take like a walk?
"I'd love to. What do you have in mind?" And he begins to walk with you.
Well, the forest is a little bit safer now. Maybe we could just plummet a little bit.
He turns to
just a
Selite and
circle.
says, "We're just going to go around the forest. So if I disappear, you know." And Selite nods and just kind of shoos. And Thomas walks with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think a couple minutes would pass where she just kind of plucks up her nerve while they walk. And she finally says,
I'm really sorry about yesterday.
That's fine. You all had a harrowing experience, I imagine.
We were playing that game and Tess teased me and I teased her and then she teased me extra good. And it was kind of at your expense and I didn't want you to be on the spot, but you were, and I'm sorry.
It's fine. That's what friends are for.
I guess this is new to me.
Friends give each other a hard time. It's a way of showing each other that you love them.
And I wasn't upset, but I didn't want you to feel any kind of way about it.
I think you worry too much, Claudia.
Probably.
Look, thank you for making sure I'm fine with it, but I really am fine with it.
Well, and then Artie put that gun on the table and it was...
As brilliant as Artie can be, he can also be an idiot.
So there's no, like, expectation or anything about how anything has to go.
If he shoots me, I will eat him, though.
You have that right.
Mm-hmm. It's
To
in
do
self-defense.
Yes, it is. But like any sort of thing that they kind of put on you on how we need to be or anything like that is obviously not something that exists.
I care more about what you want, Claudia, not what your friends want.
Right. Well, I want to give you this. And she pulls out the bracers.
Oh. And he takes them from you and he says, "Oh, I know what these are. These are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's adorable.
Thank you." And he immediately is like putting them on.
Well, if it helps you in a fight, that would make me feel better.
I'm certainly sure I'll fight better now, but how do I look? And he like holds his arms out.
Very handsome.
I believe
Well
you.
equipped.
Thanks to you. And he pulls you into a hug.
Oh. She'll hug it back. I don't really know what's going to happen now.
What you mean?
Well, Raynor's dead, and I might need your help later because Jericho's still missing.
First and foremost, I'm happy to help you. Try and track down what happened to your brother. Or your brother's body. What you need to do right now is focus on slowing down. Okay? Take a deep breath. And look around at what you have. Because you and your friends, you have a nice place. I mean, well, okay, you have a fixer-upper, but it could be a nice
potential.
place.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's plenty of room. And your friends obviously care the world for you. And that's more than a lot of people can say.
Yeah.
So slow down. Breathe. Take things as they come. And I'll be around to help you.
I do plan on sticking around as much as I can, so.
I fucking hope so. You got me all attached now. If you were to disappear now... You even
If I
bought me
ever
these.
left-
This is... I'm sure Nazik didn't exactly give them to you for free.
He was very reasonable. What I'm saying is if I ever leave, it's not because I want to.
I see. We'll handle that.
Yeah.
We
If it comes up.
will handle that. Alright, Claudia, you're not alone.
All right.
You feel a little better?
Yes.
Good. And he kisses you.
Oh, that's so cute.
As
Then I
you...
could just do a loop around
Sure.
forest.
The whole thing.
The whole forest.
All of it.
The whole
The
thing.
entire
I meant
building.
more like the outskirts of the town. But
Yeah, I
let's
figured as
go
much.
for like a
See
4-week
you
walk.
guys. Yeah,
It's
in
way
a
longer
couple
than
months.
The longest hike.
It's like thousands and thousands of acres of forest. As...
I could be real good at ranging though.
It's true. Anyway. Velen, what are you up to? It's okay if nothing. Just worth checking in.
I had an idea, but it was kind of stupid.
Lay it on us.
Already, no ideas are stupid.
While the others are shopping after she has taken her packages, Elena is going to go outside, just in front of the Outsider's witness, and she's going to use Newslock's magical paints to make a little outsider.
Okay.
You're gonna paint the outsider on the outsider's witness?
Do you know
Make
what
a
it
little
looks
bit.
like?
It's been described to me, so I guess it's her imagination's interpretation of the outsider based on what she heard from Claudia and what she heard from Nazik
Okay.
And Neo saw it too.
and Neo in that earlier conversation. So it's probably not going to be exactly right because I don't think.
Sure.
But it's. Well,
Roll me
I guess
performance.
we'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll see whether it makes any sense. Oh, did that not go through? It did the thing where it.
This is 21 on my chat log.
Yeah, it's okay. It's showing on D&D Beyond, but not on.
21.
I believe you that it's a 21.
Okay.
You paint the shape of the outsider as best as you could from your interpretations. It looks good. It looks like what you imagine the outsider would look like, which is a little unsettling individual.
Yeah.
A person that's hard to quantify, but with a very significant, imposing presence about them. what do you do with this statuette as it forms into a solid form of stone from the ground?
Nazik has a sign, right?
Yeah. It's a
just
large
gonna-
wooden hanging board that goes over the door. It says, "The Outsider's Witness."
She's gonna take the little stone figure that she has made, and she's just gonna carefully put it on top of the sign.
Okay. Roll me a D100. Roll me a D6. As you look up at the statuette of the Outsider, you notice you feel a little cold. Just a little cold, as if a cool breeze suddenly creeps along the back of your neck. And as you feel that, you hear in your ear, as if someone whispering to you, "Not a bad guess."
Shit.
I hate that.
And that's, as soon as the feeling is there, it is suddenly gone.
I like that god.
Oh, it is a god. It's not
I don't know
exactly a
about
god.
that. I
It's
don't know
a,
about
it's a something, but that's neat. Okay, that's what Velid is doing. She kind of
Okay.
looks up at the statuette that she's left there and goes, yeah, meddling with forces I don't understand. Check. And then just, she's gonna start heading back towards the house.
As you are walking back, you hear, "What else is new?" Okay, Tess, are you doing anything?
Tess would like to go back to the house, and deliver 200 gold worth of Banasite and a box of junk to Artie.
Fucking sweet. I'm actually. You want to be my helper? I'm gonna.
Yeah,
I can use
I would
you
love to be your
and-
helper.
and-
Artie,
and
I'm
Epic, too, if
sorry.
needed.
I'm sorry I almost turned you down, but I have a lot of trouble accepting help. I'm sorry.
I
It's
thought you just.
it's a me thing. It's a me thing. It's not a you thing.
I thought you just didn't think my stuff was good enough for you, since you're like the MVP of our battle and shit. And you're...
Well, I'm not comfortable with that either, actually. Like, I am more comfortable with everybody getting the credit. No, you're always good enough. You're more than good enough. This is, like, you've made me more cool presents than I know what to do with, and I've been on my own for a while, and, like, even when I wasn't on my own and it was just me and my dad, like, our whole lifestyle was kind of, you fend for yourself and you kind of live for yourself and you don't really anticipate help for anyone else, because if they offer you help, they're probably lying.
Girl, you know what? You're preaching to the choir right now, right?
I know that. I know that. I
Okay.
just, like, that's part of why you and me get along. It's just that, like, that's an old habit. I'm sorry. It shouldn't apply to you.
Okay, I'll take it. Apology accepted. I'll make you your thing.
I appreciate it.
Smile. Hey, you'll be my
Probably
lover.
gonna make it. You're probably gonna make it fucking way better than Nazik could make it anyway. Let's be real.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. He's not even gonna make it. He's just gonna outsource it to,
Yeah,
Cerberus
right.
or
Like, who the
something.
fuck knows who's making it? Like, it's much better.
Right.
Tess, as you
Yeah.
hand the box of junk to Artie, roll me a D100.
Oh my god!
Random stuff.
Random stuff. 55.
Ooh, it's a palindrome.
I didn't think that worked with the numbers.
I mean, why not?
All right.
I suppose I just never thought about it.
Reroll. That doesn't work.
Reroll. Okay.
Aw.
Sorry.
This one's gonna be so good.
58. In the same range.
Same bracket.
Okay. Inside the box, Artie, as you begin to rustle through it, just out of curiosity, most of the things in this box look oily or dusty or covered in sawdust, whatever, even hay.
Perfect.
One thing is a small silver whistle. It's a signal whistle. It's oddly clean amongst all this dirty refuse in this box.
Is that the name of it? A signal whistle?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, this
What?
looks nice and fancy. See?
Find something good in there?
Yeah, look how clean this shit is. It's like
Oh.
pure silver.
Hey, does that, if it's clean, does that mean it's magic or what?
I would assume so. I'm gonna bring it to, actually, we could sit down here. I need him to help me with this thing too, anyways, and we could have him identify it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah. Okay, actually,
You
get
wanna
on my,
try to
you
get
don't
us
have
out?
to be, oh, okay, I was gonna say, you don't have to be my errand person.
Oh no, I don't mind. I like being your helper. I maybe,
I have,
honestly, like, I can learn stuff. It's fun to watch you work.
yeah.
So putting away all the junk and stuff.
We'll go up, find Essa.
Yes.
Is Essa at home? Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, would you be okay with helping Artie with something downstairs?
He'll just slide over.
Alright, first things first. I'm gonna try to make this prosthetic so I can use your help with some of the schematics on it. But hey, this definitely is kind of ringing like magic to me. You mind doing that identify thing?
Sure. And it's got a new flavor to it now. So he pulls his book out and he plops it open, and I'm going to use my feature so it's instant without a spell slot. And I want my dragon to tell me what it is.
Yeah, as you use your feature, the draconic head looks around at the whistle, and then to you in draconic, it says,
This is a whistle of silent alarm. When you use an action to blow it, one creature of your choice can hear the whistle's blare, provided the creature's within 600 feet and not deafened. No other creatures can hear the sound coming from the whistle. The whistle regains 1d4 charges daily at dawn.
The panic button.
My God, we should not give Artie this power.
It's a horn of silent alarm. I've had one of these before.
Yeah, I'll tell him. I'll tell him all of that.
Okay, fucking sweet.
Oh, hey, that'll work almost better than the ring in some ways.
Yeah, I think we should give it to one of our scouters, like either Claudia or Gideon.
Yeah,
or
Claudia or Gideon. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
Okay, perfect. We'll give that to them later. Tess, you can hold this for now since you found this
Yeah.
gem and give it to them whenever.
Sure.
that
I
is
mean, it
the
was
trinket you
awesome.
found.
Nice.
Hey, you want some guidance to help you make this thing?
Yeah. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take and start pulling out all that half plate. I'm pretty much gonna take this. I'm gonna melt it down. I'm gonna have to infuse some magic into this while making the schematics so that it can change with her when she changes. So it's gonna be a little tricky.
Yeah, it's probably good for you to have me down here, huh? You might need me to change
Oh, yeah.
around. Yeah.
Things might explode too.
I
If,
gotcha.
Don't tell Giddy.
if I cast haste on Artie, can I give him advantage?
I think that would actually give him disadvantage.
Never mind.
If I were there, I could
Injecting
give
him with
with
bard stuff.
well, no, just with enhanceability.
It's really, I can get Belen. She may want in on this.
Watch this. I made something else new too, and I take out this little thing. Palette. Can you do that thing that makes me a lot better with being smart? Cast
Oh,
message.
did you cast message?
Yeah. You can reply to this message.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
It looked like you were petting
downstairs.
like a hamster or something.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how he casts message.
Threw a
Yeah.
hamster.
Pocket hamster out.
Already.
Ellen also has message, but she has like never used it.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, I'm
That's
gonna
really
use it so much.
Yeah, Velen will head to the hatch, and she'll get down there, and once she understands what's going on, she can cast enhanceability, Fox's Cunning for. I'm assuming
This is
that's
all-
what you need.
Yep. That's perfect. This is
okay.
all good
And
work.
Sorry.
after you do that, Velen, Tess is going to cast guidance on you, Artie. And up to this point, her guidance has always been, hey, Jamino's got your back. Jamino's got your back. This time, she puts her hand on your shoulder and she say, hey, I've got your back.
Oh, I look up and I smile.
Character.
I'm also gonna cast my one use of Unseen Servant, just to help with the process of fetching tools and making it a little bit easier. So what my
Okay.
game plan is, at first I'm going to use a spell slot to cast heat metal on the half plate to be able to melt it down, weld it into the pieces I need, and everything, continuously do that. And when I'm actually creating this, I took the spell Alter Self, and I'm going to infuse that spell into this prosthetic to allow her to do her shape-shifting
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
with the
pretty
prosthetic.
cool.
Okay.
So I'll use as much spell slots as I need to kind of get this to work.
I also have Alter Self and can help in tips if need be.
All
Yes,
right.
yes,
In
yes,
that
yes.
case, you're going to roll me 3 Arcana checks. 2 of them are at advantage from spells, and the other one's at advantage because of enhanceability. So the one that's at enhanceability also gets a +2.
Okay.
From the assistance from Essa.
So
Take
I
guidance
also
3 of those times.
Yep. So I also have Tool Expert now, the level 6 feature. So can I just add that double proficiency to it?
This is what you're doing with it, yes.
Okay, so it'd be a +11 instead of a +8 plus the D4. Okay, so what do we need? 3 Arcanas at
I
advantage?
need 3 Arcanas. The first one is at advantage +2. So it's technically a D20 plus 13 at advantage.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm gonna do with okay,
Beer's gonna love us.
+13 plus a D4. So that's gonna be a 26.
26.
Okay.
Oh, I only rolled once on that actually.
Yeah, roll me again.
Yeah, 26. Okay.
The first steps go smoothly. The enhanced ability provided to you from Velen makes the small little details that you might have missed before easy to catch. You build the frame, the outer framework for this prosthetic, smoothly, and you're happy with how it's going. Roll me another Arcana. At advantage. So this is +11 plus a D4.
Yep.
So 26, 28.
28. Yep.
Okay. As you begin to put in the inner workings of this prosthetic, and you are infusing the magical spell into it, the metal seems to almost mold like clay in your hands. And Essa, you've never seen anything like this. The work of an artificer is remarkable to behold, and Artie, despite the strangeness and eccentricities, does know what he's doing. Roll me the last roll at advantage. +11.
That's 28.
Same exact roll. That's crazy. It's 28 again.
Wow, all 3 of them.
Yeah.
After a day's work, the prosthetic is complete. It looks as though it will be willing to magically meld seamlessly with the wearer. It looks
awesome.
exactly how you want it to look.
How do you want it to look? What does it look like?
So I want it to be slim, and when, like, if they're wearing pants with it, you almost don't notice that it's mechanic underneath. It has a very realistic bend and look to it. Only if her legs are bare would you see that it is. It's almost like as if you had everything seamlessly working together, but yet you could see some of the workings of the outside together on it. It looks like if you were looking in like a futuristic robot leg. So you see it bare on, looks like the workings are on the outside, but it's all seamless for the most part. So if you have like a pant leg on, even if it's tight, you would never be able to tell the difference.
Okay. It is exactly that. Now,
Gonna love odds.
that is the last roll of the night.
Yeah, it's late.
It is easy to forget here. The turmoils of entire lifetimes can be put behind oneself here, where the canopies hide the outside world from the Goldwood. Or the canopies hide what truly happens here in the Goldwood from the outside world. It's up to you to decide which is really the truth. Over the last month, the Wild Hearts have made such an impact on the small hunting town of Endsmeet. Through your efforts, an army was dissolved, a cult's nefarious plan was defeated. Endsmeet has seen many trials and tribulations over the years, and it is rare for the selfless or the kind to appear and offer their aid to strangers. But that is exactly what you did. The Wild Hearts have earned themselves a home here. There is much to do to liven up that home, but for now, you are comfortable and you are secure. The Endswatch happily provides you all with a living wage as you continue to handle the occasional errant beast or creature from the Goldwood. For now, it's as peaceful as it can be, and with your plans to talk to Old Knuckle and hopefully reunite them with Vera. One might even manage to put such heartache and loss behind them from their pasts, because, after all, it is easy to forget here. And that is where we will stop tonight's session.
God, I love our group.
Yay!
Yay, we did it, guys. First arc.
That was great.
Ah.
I am proud of you all. Well done.
Yeah.
Now, as always, before the end of the session, we will do the player's RP vote. And we will start at the bottom, Simic.
Right. Starting with me. I am giving it to Claudia. Just for the whole drinking incident and getting so embarrassed and playing that role so fucking well.
Because I was embarrassed.
It really gives you a ball of cringe. Amazing.
Secondhand embarrassment. Oh my god. It's real.
It's real.
I loved every moment of it.
Sorry.
I loved it so much. Do not apologize. I love drama.
All right. First vote goes to Claudia. Sal.
I'm gonna give it to Tess. Mostly for our changeling reveal, but also for the moment with Artie, where she said that she had his back as opposed to just Jamino had his back.
Mm-hmm.
It was
You
very
stole
good.
it. I was gonna take that.
Oh, sorry.
All right. Remembered Orison.
I think I'm gonna give it. I mean, I want to give it to everyone as
Yeah.
usual. But,
Correct.
No problem.
Gotta pick
I'm gonna
one.
give it 3 for going ham on that Phantasmal Force image. Like, I think that gave us a really good sense of like the kind of darker streak of Artie, and the like. I think that this session was really useful in like reminding us that he is not a person that forgives easily.
No.
In a lot of ways, like we had a lot of little and big moments to show us that, and I like that a lot.
Artie's got some demons.
So he does. Pen.
He was in a fucking basement.
Yeah, dude was chained up in a basement. What the fuck?
I'm kind of stuck between two, so I want Simic and Thou to roll off. But I will tell you both why I was torn between you two.
Okay, rollies.
Yeah,
Alright,
rollies.
let's get it.
No, you have to pick. That's not
Yeah,
how
I
this
rolled a
works.
7.
Shush.
Yeah, she gets it.
Okay. Well, I was initially going to give it to
Explain.
Velen, but I did remember Simic's little moment. But also, Velen, I want to give it to you for your little outsider callback. Because that's the thing. There's definitely some threads here. Neo saw it. Claudia saw it.
Mm-hmm.
The outsider's witness. Like, there's shit going on there, and it's gonna come up again. And kind of pulling that thread back and making sure we all remember that the outsider's there and they want something.
Also probably gonna freak Nazik out.
Yeah. And the reason I wanted to give it to Simic was for that little bag of holding moment as a peace offering.
Very nice.
Because he understands Artie on a fundamental level, like things, objects, stuff. It means something to him. And also because you seem to have the same idea I did, which was, I'm going to buy a present for this person. And then you beat me to it, and I was like, God damn it.
Okay. Next, Hellfrog.
Sal took mine, but that's okay. I'm sticking with it. I will give it to Tess for the moment because I have noticed that Tess always said Jamino's got your back when she gives guidance, but I love that she finally said, I've got your back.
Even more
Character
inspiring.
growth.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I wasn't gonna, like, it didn't occur to me until the end of the session. I was like, oh, she actually feels better from this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Dooch.
I really wanted to give it to Simic up until she said that I've got your back. So you had it, Simic, up until
was a
that
good
moment.
That's not
Yeah,
too
up until
hard.
that moment, and then with the reveal and everything, and I'll tell you my
Yeah.
real name and all that.
That has a lot of good moments
She's
in the
played
session.
very
It was a
well,
very good
especially
test
for being
episode.
sick.
Mm-hmm.
Session.
Episode.
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 Tession. It works
No.
in both ways.
All right.
I like episode.
Episode.
So, Tess, you have been awarded the player-voted inspiration for this session.
Thank you
Now.
again.
As we've completed the first arc, you've defeated Raynor. I am also going to award everyone a point of inspiration, which means, Tess, you get another one. All of you make a note.
Hooray! Because I was out, so
Now you have one.
hooray!
Okay, time to die of a heart attack in my sleep. Make a new character.
No!
New character, next arc. Who's this?
I mean, I guess that's an advantage of an older player. It's not over yet. Yeah, you guys have some
haven't got
loose
his
ends to
niece
tie
yet.
up.
We got some shit to solve. Pretty much everybody has an open backstory right now.
Oh, yeah.
Have fun.
Well, that's on purpose. I mean, you don't make
Well,
a
yeah.
character with a backstory so that you can pretend that. I don't know.
It's all pretend. We're all playing pretend.
Good.
Thank
No,
you
I
all.
was- I was actually chained in somebody's basement making a
Oh
toast.
shit. I would believe
I love how I
Dooch was
designed this
chained in someone's
character so
basement.
that I always have a fucking peanut gallery.
Running
In the back of her
commentary.
head, just being like a dick.
I want to give
You
a
asked for
shout
this.
out to the this entire game, Echo, all the players. I look forward to this game so much every week, and
It's a
it
good
is
Agreed.
what has
It's such a
kept
good
me
game.
in D&D, and I get so excited for it. And cheers to that.
That's a
It's
pretty
very
damn
fun.
good group.
Yeah.
I think we lucked out.
Yeah.
Very much so.
I love playing with you all.
Hey, Echo.
I
Did
do-
hear
I am
something
bearing
about
bad
skipping next
news.
week, or are we good for next week?
Yes. So we are
Uh,
going to be in Kin of Each next week, which means that I cannot run.
Yeah, you won't
Have his big old computer.
Yeah, I won't have my setup, which is really sorry. I'm not running any From Nothings. I'm not running any of the games, so everyone is very sad. I am
He's
sorry.
being
Really?
forced to go on vacation
I
and
can't really
Oh,
afford
no.
it, but off I
walk
go.
fluffy dogs
But, like-
on the beach.
But like lower stakes side games like the Monday game with Simic. Sorry, that was not said properly.
One that's not on his foundry.
Ones that I'm
Yeah.
not running, yes.
Yeah, one that
I
he
can
doesn't need to
play
set up
in,
for.
but I
He
cannot
should be
play
able
for
to
it.
Game,
play. Because-
Saturday game, we're all doing those.
Historically, it is a pretty chill vacation wherein we
Me and
spend a
Echo
lot of
sleep the
time-
whole time. It's great.
Yeah, they
That's
sleep a
amazing.
lot.
Nice recharge.
Yep.
My dad is going to make them watch all 3 John Wick movies. Other than that,
Very
I'm pretty
good.
Sure there are no
I've never
plans.
seen him. He's really
Very
excited
good
to show
time.
me.
I
Yep.
appreciate the fact that he reloads his clip every time he's out of his 15 bullets on his fucking pistol. Okay,
Yeah,
I
listen.
count that shit in movies, and it's
They're also
never
very
correct.
lovely. They're lovely movies.
That
Like,
has Keanu
actually.
Reeves in it. How could it not be?
Visually delightful.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
And on that
But
note, I will stop the
We're
recording.
very much looking forward